which gives her even more reverence to the so-called Egyptians. If you know anything about the real history, then you know I ain't got to say it. So why is it that they have a culture where like that's an American thing? Pan-Africanism is an American thing. And we are attaching ourselves to something that the rest of Africa don't even abide by these systems, the shit that you talking about.
Hey, Los, not only that, Marcus Garvey never stepped foot in Africa.
Okay, can I answer the question?
All this Nile Valley shit, like all this shit, knowing all this shit is doing what for you?
Okay. It's just a hobby of mine, brother. Okay.
It's beyond a hobby when you've made such subscription that everything that you feel like you've studied about this shit, you think is true. It has some major validity to it. And you don't even really see. Like
here's the thing of all due respect. You telling me everything I study I think is true. Okay.
The way you speak on it.
Okay, hold on for a minute now. I never told you that the process of decipherment and you know how we study language today was perfect. You don't hear me saying that. Like you accused me of something. I'm not hanging on white folks' hat, brother. Okay,
It's only one language that's perfect.
What is that?
This language right here.
What, English?
This language you can call this shit whatever you want, but this the universal language right here. This the master key to all manifestation. This is the master key to magic, to power. It's this shit here.
Wait a minute. Wait. I am. Wait a minute. You just went on a long diatribe castigating me for simply explaining how the language was deciphered. Now you come back.
That wasn't English. That went on a diatribe. That wasn't me. This King Los. I just popped back in the room.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's King Los. Wait a minute. Wait, you're shocking me, man. That's you saying that? English.
Pace. Turn that one time for the one time. Hold on, let me get my mic over here by me. Peace. What's up with it, family? If y'all can hear me, man, let me get some Jaguars in the chat, man. If y'all can hear me loud and clear. They get some hands and feet in the chat. Yeah, it's been a little second. Shout out to everybody in the building, everybody that came through. Let me see who in here. Let's get a shout out. Shout out to the homie Wild Ended It Done. Shout out to No Rent TV, Mr. TD. OG Unborn here in the building, Kill 314. Shout out to Indian King, Lil Mayhem, World and Thunder. Shout out to Redstone, Big Dead, Big Draco, Jazz. Bray Hawk in the building, Lolita. Shout out to the homie Creekside in the building, Nick the artist. And shit, if I missed you, what's up with it, Lucini? I see you, TP2 Live in the high. And Chief of Chief, I see you, family. Or here, John Davis, Spiritual Scare. Alabama, Yanni Versatile. Mr. Jahir in the building. Aboriginal. P9, what up, Ohio? Kenny Smith even pulled up on the goddamn city. Shout out to everybody that pulled up, came to rock out. If y'all hear there on the bill, man, that's the homie King Los. Shout out to King Los, man. Locked in on the American Indian paradigm now. Y'all know he was, one of his teachers was polite. And I'm pretty sure they still have a relationship. But I am curious to ask him, have you had that, that dialogue with him? Because Los, he guns blazing now. He not trying to hear nothing African. I'm trying to tell you, Los ain't trying to hear nothing African. You know what I'm saying? I remember when he came in there with his record, he was like, I just got off the phone with my people now. You know what I'm saying? He started pulling through all his records and everything. So, man, a lot of people on their journey, man. Feel like I ain't heard or seen y'all in a minute, man. I've been ducked out, bro. I really, been having some real shit on my mind, man. Just just taking some things in, man, and really just stepping back. Everything happening so fast. My life been in fast forward shit this whole year. I mean, I just really step back, just to think about some things that happened, you know what I'm saying, not too long ago. And about, a way that, certain people I guess feel. And so I just took a step back so I can just see everything because I just feel like everybody, I just feel like nobody's sacrifice is greater than the other, especially when we all sacrificing. So yeah, I just, had some things on my mind. But aside to that, I do wanna we'll get into the bill. I've been studying, that's another, that's my therapy. I've been studying, I've been off the scene because you really have to lock in. Been working on this lecture over a month, and I'm finally, ready to do some punching. But yeah, I did want to let y'all hear some of this here, man. It's a lot of people, changing their tune in the room. You did. Shout out to the homie King Los. And so we're gonna see him go one-on-one with a Moor, man. Let y'all get a little contact, just get a little feel from the people, man. If we can't do the lecture tomorrow, I might push it back to Monday, man. Monday might work better for me and hopefully it can work for everybody else. Yeah, might push it back to Monday, man. I'm over 200 slides right now, bro, and I gotta end it. So I wasn't gonna go live. I said, man, you need to focus because it probably take me to tomorrow working all night. This will be working all night till tomorrow to close it out. So probably go back to Monday because I got some things to handle. But man, shout out to everybody for being in the building, man. I want to give a big special shout out to Sister Run the Tree Jazz, man. If y'all ain't see the jacket, the gear, BCU Letterman jacket, man. It was perfect. It was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's me. That's my style. I really don't even want to wear it. I just really want to kind of keep it as a souvenir. You know what I'm saying? Kind of hang it up. I keep all the things that people gave me, and those things are sentimental. So there's no value to those. They mean everything to me. So yeah, that was right on time, and I appreciate y'all. Because y'all got it like 100% right on that one. Like, that's me to the T. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna bore y'all. I'm gonna get back into the bill, man. Let y'all tap in and hit this here. I'm gonna jump in at some point in the build. I'm end up jumping in. He gonna tag me in.
She's Ethiopian, which gives her even more reverence to the so-called Egyptians. If you know anything about the real history, then you know I ain't got to say it. So why is it that they have a culture where I'm telling you right now, nigga, my wife is from Africa. She was born on the continent of Africa. Right. What are you talking about? And guess what? Don't be happy for me, nigga. And guess what? At the end of the day, she's Ethiopian, which gives her even more reverence to the so-called Egyptians. If you know anything about the real history, then you know I ain't got to say it. So why is it that they have a culture?
Hey, y'all, let's make sure we tap that like button. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure we get on the like button. Let me see. I don't even know we get on the like. I know we ain't been live. Oh, we 20. Ooh, I didn't want to see that. Yeah, let's go and get the likes up, man. Get a few people in here. I ain't gonna play too much of this. I'm gonna open the panel, man, and let the people come in and see what y'all thought.
Where Have you not traveled the world?
Oh, okay.
So
all my people that's native, y'all hearing this?
So that's not a language. That's basically the way they did the symbology and the way they wrote it out. This shit that we doing right here in the world, this is the most dominant language on planet Earth. Have you not traveled the world? Have you not, bro? I don't know if you know who I am. I'd have been everywhere in the world. This shit right here, and this shit in particular, and I ain't put no knock on my African brothers and sisters, right? But this shit right here, this got the world spooked. This language right here. If you go to motherfucking Japan, right? And you see these motherfuckers singing karaoke songs in English. They don't even speak English. You see them rapping rap concerts, word for word, in every country in the world that don't even speak
Ebenezer in the building. What up, though?
English. Why is that? We ain't over this motherfucker rapping nothing in another fucking language. If we seen some Korean rap, we be like, oh, that's cool. We rule the whole fucking world from a cultural perspective, from a power dynamic. And as far as the historical context, they got to hide our shit from us. But outside of everything else, we are the most powerful people.
Don't forget the spiritual shit.
We are the most powerful people. We the root of all the spiritual shit. From the black magic to anything you want to name, all that shit is us. So I've taken this language all over the world. I know the power of what this language can do.
Shout out to Sister Runda in the building. Y'all see that fly jacket, man, that gear. I know a lot of people been hitting me up saying, where can they get that? I don't even know where they got that from, man. But shout out to Sister Runda, shout out to Jazzy Boo Trees. Yeah, man, my baby mama say, oh yeah, they know you. That's your style. Man, that motherfucker top to bottom. You know what was crazy is because I never opened it up until I did the Trees was like, you got to do an unboxing. So when I'm doing the unboxing, I never seen it. So I know I was checking it out and I looked down and it had a Texas logo on there. And man, I ain't gonna lie, I never really, I'm from Texas. I'm a real Texas dude, man, but I never wore nothing or had nothing with a Texas symbol on it. And man, I looked down and it just made me feel like a real Texan. Just like, that was that caught me. And what was crazy, I turned around like, look at the back, but I really didn't even know what was on the back until I watched the video. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was dope. Y'all got that to the T, 99.9, fuck it, 100% right. Appreciate y'all. That was, that right there meant a lot. And I told him I might hang it up. I don't know. If I get like a big interview or something like that, I'll probably pull it out. But I don't even want to go nowhere in that. I kind of want to hang it up. But if I get like an interview and I can like put the American Indian paradigm on, I gotta put that on. That motherfucker feel like $1 million, man.
Dude, I got people who assimilate to my message on a global level. Hit me up from all over the world. I could show you my analytics and my insights. How many people tap into this shit, bro? This is the ultimate shit on planet Earth. This language. And when you talk about being castigated, well, look what they do to us. Look what they do. They act like everything we have, we got from somebody else. That's
Brother Shay says that African slaves arrived in 1528 in Spanish Texas. Brother Shay, where were those Africans taken from? What part of Africa were those Africans coming from, Brother Shay? If you can tell me that much, then tell me what Yeah, what African nation was they coming from, brother? Because that makes absolutely no sense.
One.
And you probably never been to Texas in your life. So yeah, that makes absolutely no sense, brother.
That's just bad. That's not right. Right? They usurp.
Yeah, I'm like, Lo, that's just bad. That's just not right. That's just bad, Shay. That is not right, brother.
Everything, all our reverence and credence, and give it to other people. That's just fucked up, for one. That's fucked up. If that happened to anybody else in life, that would be fucked up. You know, but Beyonce had the greatest video of all time, right? This is what happens to us constantly. But we the most powerful people on planet Earth. Why is that? Why did it take us to go to Africa and break down all this information to create this Pan-African movement to do like this? We did all this shit. Name something. Name something in the world that people do on a global level better than us.
Shay said, "Why the 9 document?" Shay, you ain't never showed nothing. Man, ain't no Pan-Africans got no sources, bro. You don't have no. You know the most primary source would be your family, bro. I don't care about slave narratives, bro. You want to talk about a slave narrative? I can pull up a real slave narrative on my family, bro. In Jasper, Texas, they have a slave narrative in Texas, bro. With my people on there speaking on there. And you know what he told them? That his mama was an Indian. Yeah, I don't listen to y'all, man, because y'all, you sitting there talking about some documents, but you ain't never got no documents on your family, your contributions, or your story here in America. I don't want to hear nothing about no Pan-Africanism or no Afrocentric or BS. You know, because you know, one thing I know, man, if it's the truth, then it's gonna always be true. It can't be true back in the 60s and you know in the 20 the 50s, the 60s, and so on when they started making it up, bro. They didn't make it true. It was just a story because now in 2023, everything that y'all said back in the 60s and y'all brought through that Pan-African movement, you guys are now stepping away from it, moving the goalposts. Nah, man, we not. Nah, bro. You know, a fact gonna remain a fact. And so, nah, man, you can't tell me about no documents because you don't have no documents. So, Shay, if I drop the link, can you provide the documents that you're talking about, brother? Shay, if I can drop the link, can you provide the documents that you're speaking about, brother? I doubt it. And also bring your documents. Shout out to the homie DJ 65 in the highs.
Come on. Yeah, that's fact to me, son. All these niggas class.
This shit don't make no sense, bro. You really think about it, bro. Everywhere in the world assimilates to English. Unless you get down to the tribes that just they don't do no type of technological.
Shah Alpha say Pan-African died yesterday, brother. Bro, it ain't nothing. Nobody can bring it. Pan-Africanism died, nigga, when I killed it. Nah, bro. Pan-African ain't died yesterday. Pan-Africanism been dead, bro. Come on, bro. Like, ain't nobody got more work on no Pan-Africanism than I do, bro. Ain't nobody took us into Africa, broke down the tribes, broke down the colonization of Africa. Oh, nah, bro. Ain't nobody got them balls, but over here out of BCU, bro. Nobody named the names of these people, the institutions that was, man. Nah, I ain't talking about no regurgitated. I ain't talking about something that's already out, bro. I'm talking, and I ain't talking about me just talking to the mic. I'm talking about actually fighting I'm talking about actually fighting with these niggas in front of, with something in front of you, proving what I'm saying is correct, brother. That's how it died. We had brother David Taylor. Shout out to David Taylor. He came up and said, when Pan-Africanism died, when you brought the information that showed that they were colonized. So, nah, man, hell nah. Oh, nah, hell nah, nigga. We need tape. We need a fight. You gotta have something in front of you, bro. But yeah, I don't even know what you talking about yesterday. I'm lost on that, but nah, shit, I nigga Pan-African, nigga, shit, when I came, it died.
You know what I'm saying? They just in the bushes. Outside of that, when people want to assimilate to the world, they got to know this shit. Why does everybody want to come here?
You hear King Los right now, nigga was a stout Pan-African. And nigga was with polite and, you know, them nigga was down with the Sinetta and all of that type of shit, bro. Nah, man, a lot of people rock with me, bro. Oh, nah, man, hell nah, nigga, I didn't. Nah, man, the tape out there. You gonna hear him on there. Nigga, if you talking about something about some indigenous or some Indian or American information, he gonna tell, hey, Chief, where Chief at? You know, when them niggas had problems over there on Twitter with the Pan-Africans and the black, what they came over here for 2 months and paid me to go over there to take care of it. When I got there, it was, you know, all of that shit there got, you know. Nah, man, nigga, I built colonies on this shit, bro. Ain't nobody never did that. I took this shit to other social apps and built colonies that, nah, man, hell nah. Shout out to the OG Air Walking, man. I need a taper. I appreciate that love in the super chat, but nigga, I need a taper. I'm gonna come rock with you, tap in with you one day, big homie. And I'm gonna come get a taper, man. I want a taper from Marijuana, goddamn high taper, 1.5 wavelength. You know what I'm saying? Get me right, man. The Indian way.
And travel here and get something from here. We go to China right now, what's gonna happen? They're gonna start taking pictures of you. You go to Spain right now, what's gonna happen? They're gonna start taking pictures of you.
Hey, let me say this here, man. You know what I just said, bro. That ain't to knock what nobody else has done, because I believe that this time that we're in today is no one soul. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of these souls came back at this time for this reason. So nah, man, I ain't gonna come out here and just like. But when so shout out to everybody, man, because it's a lot. It's people who never made the internet. You know what I mean? That made contributions, to this time that we in. I don't feel like it's, it was something that someone said. I feel like it's the times that we in. All the soldiers that are here, that's putting in the work, like I say, online or offline, you feel me? That's where it comes from. Any win, bro, is gonna be a group win. Just people from this paradigm having learned to win together. And so I would come out and say some shit like, why I did it. Now what I can say is that when I came here, a lot of things that's here now wasn't here. And that's, nobody can take that away. Because I kept tapes on all of the conversations at that time, and what a conversation is now is the wave that I brought. And that's not to be cocky and none of that, because man, I'm telling you, I've been doing a lot of thinking, bro. But I that's something that they're gonna talk about when a nigga gone. But that's just on my part. If you ask the next man, then he or she will be able to talk about their journey in this, and the things that they brought to it. You feel me? So, but from my side, I say I got all of the hard questions and all of the hard, I got all of that, and I was the new nigga. But all of the hard things, the things that really matter, bro. Nah, nobody. I'm not gonna let nobody take that credit. But what I would do is I say that there's no coincidences in the universe, and the space that we're in now is a collective contribution. Because we all ended up here at the same time. You know, to add to the destruction and to sow seeds and bring in a new generation of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this though, a lot of people that's here now are not going to be remembered. For one, there's no shrine, there's no community, there's no shrine, there's nothing like set. You feel me? No real structure. And at the same time, a lot of people, when it comes to like, you think about like a Dr. Ben or a Dr. Clark, while they're not around and their legacy still lives on, nobody out of this, and man, I ain't saying it to be disrespectful, bro, but no one will be really remembered, because I tell you like this here, when you ask, what was their greatest works? When you look at a person and you say, what are they known for? For as the attributes are, you ask, what they brought to the game, like most people, you can't even ask them what's their signature information or the best lecture or their best work. Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? It's and bro, that's just being real. So with Dr. being them, they would, like godfathers coming in to usher in, to bring information to the next generation. And that's how we have like some of the names that we know of today for us, Black nationalism or Pan-African Afrocentrism, whatever you want to call it. But in this, and that ain't knocking nobody, bro, but I don't think nobody put down no work that'll be memorable, bro. And I'm saying it humbly, and I got love for everybody, but I don't think nobody put nothing down that will be remembered, bro. And that's just that's just really as you can get. You did what I feel like the game gonna go, because a lot of it is not gonna matter. And what's gonna really matter is everyone, so my game was to, we'll do some teaching or whatever, but my game was always for you to know your story. You feel me? Not his story. So a lot of niggas want to be his historians and don't know their story. And those people won't be remembered in the new day where we're going. So when we look at the landscape, my game was to bring the agriculture, what they call the green man. A lot of people probably don't even, they probably went over a lot of people's head. The green man, when we talk about the people that brought civilization, that brought agriculture, so you can build civilization. Agriculture, well, you didn't have to, wait on someone to get water, taught you how to create your own water. And so, basically you become the source. Instead of us looking for sources, you had your own story. And if your history is here in America, then you can use your story. And so, man, it ain't too many niggas that's out there really doing this, that's telling their story. And so for that, it won't really be remembered. It may, they may be effective for the day that we in, but by us not having a shrine, record keeping system here in place, or even how the Pan Africans, they stand on the shoulders of their scholars and their teachers, messengers of those who come to bring for knowledge itself. They stand on the backs, and that's how they were even able to last this long with the bad information. Now we're in the day to where you're gonna have to know your story. And that when I came, that's what I brought to the game. And the power of people knowing their story. See, back then you had to sit back and listen to the teacher. And now today you teach them how to become the teacher. You feel me? Knowing your story now, you have the power to go back and teach your family. You feel me? Yeah, and there's nothing stronger than that. Because you get knowledge of self. They trying to give you knowledge of the world. You feel me? When knowledge of self is what we needed. And so yeah, for that, I don't think people be remembered because we're going into this new day, and it's a niggas really catch up to that. And because when you look out there on the grassroots, played the tape the other day, and Lloyd Capper was on there, and Ishmael told him, y'all haven't even been around 10 months. And I told it, and I yelled out to him, nigga, I created y'all. And that's a fact, because what was in place at the time, once they met us, and through the conversation, they realized that their argument had holes in it and could be exploited. I pointed their ass, and it's so deep, man. It cut deep because it's not about something that's outside of you; it's something inside of you. So I'm not worried about what you tell me vocally, other than your answer if you know or not. Because I know something gonna leave with your spirit, because any nigga that's into information, have an ear for this, or things like that. We all have something. We all share something in common, and that is the search of knowledge itself. And so, once you got them to tap into that, now, like I say, these new grassroots or these new movements, that's black movements, and now they're lineage based. Hands and feet in the chat on that. Now they're learning their story, and that's how they're taking their pride back. And I feel like this community, as a whole, hasn't caught up to that era of where the game is going. But when they do, we will be the strongest, because like I say, it's nothing that no one did, singly or by themselves. It's the time that we're in. So a lot of us wrote this down, and came back. It's why it's a purpose. You feel me? No coincidences in the universe. And so, yeah, man, just try to stay humble, man, and just try to focus on doing your part, and remember that we get one shot. And so, at all times, survival, you feel me, is the key, even in this, even in this day that we in now, you feel me? And so, yeah, man, I've been gone. I've been having a lot on my mind, but at the same time, I've been studying. I find my therapy in it, that a long time, that lock in, yeah, I'm trying to come out with a masterpiece. I'm chasing something deeper, man. I'm chasing, greatness. My road gonna be a little different. I understand that. So a lot of my battles are gonna be with self, and so and a lot of us too. But I'm just saying, for as in, in this, and I say 2020 on my birthday. I just when I locked in and say, I'm gonna go for it, I'm still, one of my purposes in this is y'all love, what I'm saying, to help people resonate or tap back in, what I'm saying. But in the end, I wanna you know, I want my people them to be proud of me, you know, for bringing me this information, and you know what I'm saying, to come out here and find, you know, a world of people. Cause now I was a street nigga, bro. I wasn't doing no online, wasn't nothing online about me. You know what I'm saying, back then. But you know, to understand the severity of the fight, you know, and understand the times and the day that we in, I just you know, I go hard, you know, for the people that believe in me, of course. BCU, yeah, man, I go hard to make sure, you know what I mean, we are respected, you know, our stories and us, you know, where we stand is respected. And also, you know, I want to, you know, give something to my people now, because I feel like that gave me a, you know, driving purpose. You know, other things, you know, endeavors and dreams and goals or whatever, but you know, that was a little personal because it was, um, you know, I can hear my auntie, you know what I'm saying? Just the values of family and, you know, who we were and what we had, and you know what I'm saying? And never let no one take that from you. And to get a chance to restore it and you know, can walk that journey with others is you know, I still look back some days and be like, is this shit really happening? But we here, and yeah, so no, I take it serious. And so yeah, man, you don't see me, you know, shout out to everybody that was checking on me, but man, I was, you know, just tapping in with self, but ultimately studying, man, because you know, I'm square business. What homie say Super Sunday? I'm the one that so all night long. Yeah, I'm the one shoot fire under the moon, nigga. I'm the one that so all night long, nigga. Yeah, this that work. Yeah, fuck with this ain't that, you know, because what I see too, a lot of people, man, they not upgrading their information. And when I'm saying a lot of people, this is almost damn near like 98% of the game, bro. And nobody bring it. Everybody have that information, what they had, and it's saved in the hard drive or something, and they keep pulling it up. I remember when Cyrus Susan City debated this Hebrew, Nashaville. Can't think of his name. I think his name was like Nashaville. If y'all remember that, it had to be like 2013, 24. It was a little while ago. And City lost that debate, not because his information was just superior than the other guy, but I mean, the information that he was bringing out, he already had. It was nothing new. It was something. So, and yeah, man, Dick Gregory, man, I used to love me some Dick Gregory, man. Shout out to Dick Gregory. But if you know, you'll see Dick Gregory, you go to his shows and he's saying the same shit. Mike Epps, you know, and comedians, they go around, they do tours and everywhere. And if somebody recorded and put it on the internet, and anytime you're in, it's the same. So that's where the game is, bro. Ain't nobody putting in work and making sure that bro. And so man, I just, man, nobody, bro. It's all information that they already had when you're going against the Pan Africans. You know, a lot of these, and it's called doctrine because, you know, even, you know, to be bound in religio, to be bound in something, you know what I mean? Meaning you can't go any higher than you know, the realms of this reality. You know what I'm saying? This doctrine. And so, yeah, man, when it's stagnant and it's not moving, it's not opening up, and we still, you know, recycling the same old shit, the same old thing that we've been having for years, bro. And it's just, you know, there's no growth in that. It has to be a graduation. It has to be a, you know, a next step, you know. And so, you know. But anyway, man, this link, what y'all laugh? What's going on down there? Always on the same vibe. So what y'all got going on? I see gas and smoke in the chat. My bad, y'all, man. Y'all know when I be going off, I don't be looking. All right, we'll get through a little more of this information, man. Shout out to Issa. I hear you preach genealogy, and I feel like it's the best way to kill the uncertainty. However, I do appreciate the research of all of you. Now that's real, Mayo. You know, like I say, man, ain't no story greater than your story. You feel me? And so, yeah, man, if we can know all these other things, we can know ourselves. And yeah, that is something that, you know, separated me from the game. And I also say shout out to everybody. Man, I talk a lot of shit and swallow spit, but I'm from the hood. Y'all know, growing up in India, you had to be able to rank, cap, whatever y'all call it, where y'all from. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I know how to get under a person's skin and all that, but you know, I had an Indian grandmas though, so I know how to be humble. I know, you know, I have an understanding of life, and so yeah, you know, shout out to everybody. But man, we're gonna walk through a little more of this here, man, and then I'm gonna drop the link in the chat.
Why are we a national treasure all over the world? That's all I'm asking.
Just to answer your question about why the Africans are not what you say subservient, I don't think that would be the right word, but to use your word, to the ancient Egyptian culture, I would just say two scholars and the black scholars. I know people gonna get on the white stuff. Like
Where they from?
Scholars.
Where they from?
Africa. They're from Africa. Okay, they both of them from Africa. Sheikh and Diop. Okay, one of the greatest people that ever lived. He wrote a book called The Cultural Unity of Black Africa, where he basically shows you in that book how a lot of the traditions that we see in Africa and in Egypt did not start in Egypt. They came from different African cultures, like when we talk about circumcision, when we talk about totem.
Listen, let me say this here, brother. And I don't want to hear nothing about no African culture. I'm just gonna be real. I don't want to hear nothing about how ancient Africa is. When you talk about the foundations of great civilizations, Africa didn't have those. That's why they point you to Egypt. And you know, if you listening to scholars like Garfield and them and these new Pan-Africans, they disassociating those two, and I feel like they should. You know, if Africa is who she say you got, if Africa is who your scholars have been telling you she is, then she should be able to stand alone and not with Egypt. You know, without Egypt, you can't talk about a culture or any of this, man. We're gonna talk about some of this here. Listen, man, we're gonna go in there tomorrow, and like I said, we might push it back to Monday, but yeah, we'll do a Monday night raw. But I say this, for the African culture, we're gonna go deep in. You know, yeah, we're gonna go deep in. Africa is late. That's why it don't make any sense when they tell you that this is the cradle of civilization and the mother and father of us all. It makes no sense because the higher, there's no signs of high civilization there. It's not Africa when you're talking about high civilization. You're not talking about Africa until a time where people start migrating into Africa. Until that time, nah, man, Africa never been able to compete. like one on one hand. I probably this conversation or probably another brother made a statement about seafarers, and I'm trying to figure out when have Africa been known to be seafaring people. Nah. Even when you talk about the greatness of Egypt greatness can be a question. We can question Egypt greatness. How great was Egypt? Was it Egypt's independent genius, or were they being taught by someone outside of them? And that's a real conversation to be had, because if you lose, if Africa lose Egypt, then they lose a lot. And so, that's how deep we're going into this Bloodlines 3. We're going to talk about these things, about these cultures. We're going to talk about what makes civilization. And we're going to go into these ancient and old civilizations. And we're going to have a talk about it. We're going to deal with it through religion. We're going to deal with it through their contributions to the world. We'll deal with it in I don't want to give up too much, man, but now we're going to when you talk about Greece, you talk about Rome, we're going past Greece and Rome and Egypt and all of that, because if we're gonna be honest, they ancient, but they ain't, it was big homies, it was people pushing the line and before these people. And so that's how far back we gonna take it, man, and bring it on up. So when I say we ain't got to worry about no recycle balls, or can nobody say they have something like this here, or none of that. And my problem is, right now, we've bought into this story, this greatness of a people, when like I say, even Egypt greatness can be questioned if it was independent, or if they had help.
When we talk about cattle cults and how they had burials in the Sudan, a lot of different things. And today, okay, he's got that book, The Cultural Unity of Black Africa. You can also read his book, Civilization. It's an old one, old chestnut, but it's still a good one. African Origin of Civilization, Myth or Reality, where he uses his own Wolof culture and language as a case study to show that, although these two places, West Africa, where he's from, Senegal, is nowhere near Egypt, but look, he lines the pronouns up. All of the pronouns are the same.
Yeah, I heard what he said, right? He said that Diak is going to use his own Jollof. And I said, huh? Nah, bro, you tripping. Nah, so I'm going to let him get it off. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Ain't nobody broke down the colonization period like me, because that's not what happened. And if he used his own, then what are the origins of that? Because I say it was created through colonization. That's what I say. Not only say it, that's what I can prove. And so Diop ain't do nothing but black European Lil Dick, and that's why he fucking on white women. These French blood niggas who done tricked y'all. And they're upholding Pan-Africanism, and all the wealth or whatever is gonna go down to that white side. And we just been watching y'all. Even the greats or y'all examples y'all bring out are not even powerful examples, especially when you out here trying to push a black revolution, but your leaders out here fucking white.
Okay, a lot of the totems, how Egypt had totems, like a god representing each polity, each city, state. There was a god that represented that, like the god Jehudi in Hermopolis, the god in Heliopolis or whatever. You get the picture. They had those same things in his own land. Okay, so those are 2 books by him. Also, and I'm in here, you can get African Philosophy, the Pharaonic Period by Dr. Theophilo Benga out of Bronx, Congo, who graduated from the Sorbonne in France, who is a proficient writer and reader of the Medu Neter language. He wrote a book called African Philosophy, the Pharaonic Period, 2780 to 330 BC. I believe every person, whether you claim an African or not, should read that book. Trust me, it'll blow your fucking mind. He shows you in this book what people like the Burundi, the Batui, the people in Luba, the Hausa people in West Africa, okay, Ghana, all of these people, they're still, and he shows it to you, documents it, where they're still carrying on to this day a lot of traditions that Europeans try to isolate and say, oh no, this directly comes from Egypt. Okay, I don't just study Egypt, I study all of Africa. Okay,
so can I say something real quick? Because he's going on this language, he didn't speak it yet, bro. Because he just playing around, games with words and shit, bro. But like I said, all like right now, if you really want to look at it, bro, those are scripts. Latin script is an ancient Egyptian script. Greek is an ancient Egyptian script. So he's going all of because it comes from ancient Egypt.
Greek is not an ancient Egyptian script, bro. That's why I say, man, we giving Egypt too much credit. Greek is not an ancient Egyptian script. We're going to be talking about scripts and all of this here, and this how deep we going, because we want to go to the culture. We want to go knock on their door. These ancient civilizations are these great people that everybody talking about. I want to go over there and knock on their door. I don't want to talk to the little niggas. I would rather deal in the origins and see how these civilizations came to be great, powerful nations. And I ain't never heard that when the Egyptians got it from the Phoenicians. I mean, got it from the Greeks. If that's the case, then why the Greeks ain't writing in hieroglyphs or Medu Neter?
Which is America. He going on about some, them translating ancient Egyptian script because they had an ancient Egyptian script like Greek script to do that from phonetic, which that comes from the, like I said, the dynamic, the demonic. I said that shit. So this whole point is
Hey y'all, let's get the likes up. Moderator say the likes down. Moderator says that the likes down. Eric Watkins say, come on, people, hit the like button. Y'all, let's get the likes up, man. Let's get some love in the building.
he did all that jump around, and he still ain't tell you how niggas could write the language or speak the language because it's dead. So ain't no way to fucking speak no ancient Egyptian language. You're gonna speak this Latin and this English and this powerful aura of us. Like I said, Moorish American. Like I said, Leviticus 28. You gotta proclaim your nationality to be free from Rome, and this is Rome, baby. And if you don't know, the police pull up on you. And that's what, what I mean? It is a Roman officer. You don't know how to go to the agency and identify yourself as of proclaiming who you are. That is where we at in these days, bro.
Okay, this is the translation here that I believe I translated from. It was either the what's called the Runu
No Fat Boy Fitness, Indiana, in the motherfucking building.
Purdon Haru, not the Book of the Dead. Runu Purdon Haru means going forth into the light, or the book of life, I like to call it, because it's about life, not about no damn death. Okay, and I'm gonna read the transliteration, and then I'll at each transliteration part, I'll bring the English afterward. It's Act Keperet M Patin Shemit, O great woman who became sky, you and your power. Okay, Nim. Okay, Neat Me. Neat Bu Neb M Neferu Teat Neferut T.
Can we get some laughing emojis in the chat, y'all? Say, can we get some laughing emojis in the chat? Are you serious? I never seen that right there, Shrugs. It's a gifted membership. It's a Bellagio gifted legendary one type. Appreciate you becoming a member, fam. I think that's what it is, right? Okay, all right. Shout out to the homie Bellagio. What's up, big Ram in the building, man? Neighborhood to the neighborhoods, man. Arizona cripping in the building, man. Shout out to the family. What's up with it, OG Donald Grant? Y'all heard this dude? Check him out.
Okay, stride everywhere, filling every place with your beauty. Ta Haret Rejef If Eat Een Neat Su. You have take the earth entire under you. Sani in Kajin et ta ket nebet m kinu ka.
Nigga, go to bed. Go get in the bed and turn the TV off. Go get in the bed and turn the TV off. And I bet not hear you in there talking. Yeah, you nigga, go in that room and turn the TV off. And if I hear you back there talking, I'm gonna come back there with this belt. And let me tell you, you ain't gonna like me. Go to bed.
With E, okay. Cover all the earth with yourself, embracing all things. And then I have here Nisu Hetep D Wasir.
Books that you talked about in your that you just mentioned, and you said he used his culture to show how that influences other cultures, but isn't that anecdotal?
No, what I said was that he says Dr. Theophilo Vega and Diop have a theory. They say, what is the non-accidental relationship?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you said, Dr. Chiaka and Toby. And you said, yes, and I have both of them books too.
Okay.
Not correct me if I'm wrong, but did you say that he used his Wolof Senegalian culture to show how that has influence on other African cultures? Now, isn't that anecdotal?
No, that's not what I said. I said that he used his own Wolof culture as a case study to show that there are similarities in his culture with the ancient Egyptian culture. Yet both of these cultures are many miles in distance away from each other. One is in West Africa, one is way in East Africa. He's challenging the white man's idea that Egypt was an isolated culture on the Nile that didn't have any connections with the rest of Black Africa.
Man, listen, they understand there was a connection there. The connection, there was a trade connection. You know, they was hustling in Egypt, man. A lot of people was hustling. A lot of people was getting money, man. And it was, you know, man, life is no different nowhere. And if you ever, like visited a different country or sometimes even different states, you know, where the culture is different. You know, the basic principles of life are all the same, you know, in the method in which people live. Now, it might be different, different things that they do, that's outside of your culture or your norm. But for the most part, it's all kind of the same. So I say this here, for us, how we live today and the things that go on today. Back then, see, now information don't mean nothing, but back then it was everything. Nah, it was everything, bro. And so, yeah, a lot of people were more advanced in a lot of ways of, because they had a sacred knowledge or possessed the skill or knowledge that others didn't have. And but at the same time, you still had big time people who was getting it on back then. Far as big dogs, Africa was never. We can't find nowhere in West Africa. Nobody is a big dog at the time when we talking about, you know, when you hear big dogs, you hear people like the Greeks. You hear me? You hear Rome. You know, you feel me? You hear people like Carthage, and yeah, we don't hear no big dogs coming out of West Africa at the time where these big dogs were putting down. Now, can we now on some real? Can we keep it real one time, man? Y'all feel me? At the time, you know, when people talk about history, you know, they name, you know, certain people who did it and did it to a level of what, you know, maybe influenced that time of day. You feel me? You know, made major contributions. You know, they was big dogs, they was top cats, you know what I'm saying? And so people still talk about them like, you know, those in our family or people from the areas that we're from, whether it be sports, you know, you was a big dog in that time, you know, different classes, people come out and whatever you're doing, you know, and people talk and they remember the greats when we go back to certain time periods. But you know, when these names are being mentioned of people that did it to a level to be remembered, we don't hear nobody out of West Africa. No, man. Let's go. Let's get some hands and feet in the chat. We don't hear no big dogs coming out of West Africa. So it's not a disrespect when we ask. And so now, you know, one can shoot that back at you and say, well, you know, Chief, if we keep it real, we don't hear nothing about the Americas. But yeah, that's cool. I feel you. But see, one thing about the Americas, we did it at a level to where our work, our primary work, you know, we did it to a level to where, because you know, a lot of these ancient cities and places they talk about, we don't talk about this in the lecture. They couldn't even find them. A lot of this shit was found recently. If we really want to keep it real. Yeah, all of them places in the Bible, they still looking for Israel. He talking about bars. But see, man, we, you know, our ancestors did it to a level to where, in the day of the day, we don't have to go back and forth because, the work speaks for itself. Man, what he said, I'm the one that shoot fire under the moon. I'm the one that sew all night. Nah, bro, that shit it's pain. It's gonna be pain. It's hard work. When your mind say you don't want to do it, I want to quit, and then you know that will. Yeah, man, they left it. It's still there, man. We can go. We can see it. Touches is in our backyards. It's a part of some of our history. It's attached to our families. Yeah, nah, that's that. We can still go back there today, and to a point to where no other place on the planet can do the same. Yeah, so it would be unfair, you know what I mean, for us to even be in that conversation. So yeah, through history, they you know, wrote us out of the history. And when we talk about these big dogs, because if we're gonna be real, all of these big dogs that they talking about, nah, man, we have states larger than these places. You know, what was your total population? You know, how much ground that y'all cover? It wouldn't matter. We talking about, because when it come down to North America, nah, man, it ain't nothing out there. You can't put nothing on side of that. Oh, it's damn near like ancestors had a cheat code. And so yeah, you could clearly go back today and see it when these other places we don't know. Nigga trying to GPS it, nigga. This bitch done took me in the circle. I done did 2 lifts. Yeah, like and on top of that, there's still more to go. They still finding shit over here. Why they're still looking for that shit you niggas was saying was over there. Still looking for this greatness you niggas talk about. Egypt ain't big. Little bitty ass Egypt. Yeah, I said it. I said little bitty ass Egypt. little bitty something. And even when, see, I don't want to go too far. When we go to the lecture, and it ain't to knock Egypt, but none of that, man, because all greatness should be respected and all contribution, bro. Nobody contribution is greater than the next when we all making contributions, bro. And you know, they should be respected, you know, for what the work that they done, you know, and as they go down in history as in their day, in their area, you know, they were rock solid. And that ain't, you know, tomorrow we'll go a little deeper. You know, right now we get it esoteric, but tomorrow I might be on one. You know what I'm saying? I might be on some American Indian, you know, time. I don't know. But tonight we, you know, but now, but yeah, like it's unfair to put anything, you know, any of these other quote unquote big dogs on side of America. So we'll move on that part.
That's what he was trying to do with that. And he lines up the pronouns in his own Wolof culture. In the book, he shows you African ordinance, civilization, myth, or reality. He lines up the pronouns in his own Wolof culture and show you that they translate to the same phonetic and consonantal values as the ones in ancient Egypt. And he's using that as part of the evidence to show there's similarities between these two African cultures, though they're many, many miles apart from each other.
Hey, but brother, like I said, now that go back to what I hold on, wait.
If there was 12 cities in Egypt, why ain't no cities in Africa till the 1950s? Look that up, everybody. There's 12 major cities. See, we know what cities is. It's not towns with sheep and goats and tigers. It says there's 12 major cities. Where and again, you could look up what they have in these cities. Where the hell is cities in Al Kibalan, bro? Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop playing this game, bro. Y'all ain't got no irrigation system. The Pharaoh built the irrigation system. Where's y'all major irrigation system? It said that in the Bible too. You know what I mean?
That's cool, but the brother said something, you know, and he spoke about language. They used the language to prove that they were Egyptian. You said that right, brother?
No, I'm saying that he used his language to show that there's similarities between the two cultures. He wasn't claiming he was Egyptian.
Did he through syllabary?
Say it again.
Okay, let me say this here. My point is through colonization, sure. Right? If anybody look up the Niger expedition, 1841, when they went into West Africa, their first colony would have been Sierra Leone, 1777 through the Sierra Leone Company. They failed. When they took the church there, when they came back in 1841, the Niger expedition, they had it was a language barrier. So what they did was they started studying these languages of the indigenous people, and then they grafted them into the languages that we know today so they can find and understand it. One of those would be in this Wolof with these Timnate people you're talking about. Well, what happened there, you had Hannah kill him. Don't give up.
It's the most popular.
Don't give up too much. Hey, shout out to the homie Run Andrews. Hey, look out, Run. What side of the North you from, family? H-Time in the building. Man, we got a few H-Time players over here, man. What part of the North y'all Run?
Powerful language in the world. So they had to manipulate this language. All them other languages, it don't even matter. What they doing? What did they unlock? What secrets do they hold? This language right in your motherfucking face is the language of the motherfucking, is the law. This language is the law. For some reason, this language is the fucking law. The manifestations, the way you could just talk your way from nothing to everything. Like this shit, it's something special about this shit here. And look at how much everybody else is in bondage around the world. You know what I'm saying? And then look at this shit. Like you gotta be able to see that there's something special about this language, even though they got us using it improperly. They manipulated us out of using it the proper way to our.
Hey, I want to ask y'all thoughts. What do y'all think about that point that King Los just made? He said that it is a form of power in this English. It seems to be a form of power in this English. Now, I want to drop the link down there, man, to get some of y'all thoughts on that. What's some of y'all thoughts on that? Mic check. Can y'all hear me? Form of power in this English. Now, I want to drop the link down. Okay, I was checking. Okay, shout out to the homie Run. He say I'm from Bowman. Okay, shout out to Bowman, man. My wife from your area though. Okay. Shout out to Bowman, man. You know what? We got Bowman family in here, man. What Nene it? Yeah, man. We got some Indians over here out of Bowman, man. How country you is though? Cause see, the queen, the sister over here from Bowman, she cooks spaghetti with I don't want to get it wrong, with deer sausage. Yeah, she cooked her spaghetti with deer sausage, man. And so yeah, I'm trying to see how country you is, man. They still eat possum soup. Yeah, she just made a possum soup the other day, man. And took it to work in the break room. They went crazy. 2023, you know, they don't know nothing about that. So nah, nigga, I'm trying to see, nigga, do you eat deer sausage in your spaghetti, man? How country you get? He said, yes, sir. Okay, yeah. I gotta watch out spaghetti. You know they have a saying you gotta watch them women out of Louisiana spaghetti too. You know what I'm saying? Or they come through there with that ragu, that real ragu sauce on you. So you gotta watch the people out of East Texas, man. They cutting turtle meat up in your soup. Yeah, turtle, you eating turtle soup, possum soup. They catch raccoons in cages. They do little tricks to trap them in cages. Yeah, y'all think I'm bullshitting. Look at Bellagio, that nigga out of Texas, he know. Bellagio, where you from? North Texas or Central Texas? Hey, what Bellagio, you out of North Texas, huh? He say rabbit soup. Oh yeah, look, check it out. You know what? What's so crazy about that? Niggas be talking about the Mayans. You know what I'm saying? And how we not the Mayans. Let me tell you something. I was in the barbershop today too. This NO dude in there who cut. That nigga there talk most shit. Boy, them some shit talking niggas, man. That nigga talk most. That nigga was in there talking shit to everybody. Cool nigga though, man. You gotta love him, man. New Orleans niggas gonna get in where they fit in. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna they super duper family oriented. But anyway, long story, what I'm trying to say is the same way that us out the Southeast, man, and on the Gulf Coast, the whole diet of the Mayans. We're gonna go through it tomorrow because I said we gotta talk about culture, man. So we're gonna go into it. And yeah, man, I'm talking about them niggas ate everything we ate. Them niggas ate that rabbit. Y'all laughing. They ate turtle. They ate that rabbit. Just like Big Daddy and them out there catching raccoons and possums in the cages, set the little meat out there on them, in the cage, lock on them, and them hoes be in there hissing and got their teeth in the cage. And yeah, he said rabbit tastes like chicken when you smother it. Raccoon, not raccoon, gator. Look, I got tricked eating gator too, man. I'll tell y'all this story, man. You know, it was crazy. Let me turn this now. You know what's crazy, man? I'll keep it real with y'all one time. Colors. Tell y'all a quick story, man. It was this one of the guys that was involved, bro, with my older brother getting killed. And so I was looking for him, right? And I ended up bumping into one of them niggas' baby mama. And so I pulled and matter of fact, that was the night of Mayweather fought Mosley, Shane Mosley. And I ain't gonna say what club we was on. He was at this club though. And I ended up making a big bet in the, you know what I'm saying? And I remember Mayweather got buckled, I almost got dropped in that fight. I'm like, oh, we finna fuck around and go all out. It's a big bet. So I ended up meeting this little chick that night. So long story short, I find out that this is, you know, her baby daddy is one of the niggas I'm looking for. So I'm planning on I'm getting close, but one day he was about to come pick up the baby or whatever. And so boom, I said I'm gonna keep her with me. So I know what time, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to run me a play. But we ended up going to this place, man, and we was eating and, you know, waiting on the call or whatever, the play in motion. And she out of Louisiana. And her little Louisiana, they in there eat alligator bites. So you know how they fry them up, man. It don't even look like, it look like little popcorn chicken or like nuggets or something. And I'm downing them. I'm full of that oil. I'm downing them. And yeah, man, she was like, hey man, I ain't know you eat alligator. I said, what? Yeah, man, but that was yeah, that was my first time eating some alligator bites, man. And I was down them though with the red beans because we was at this little Louisiana spot, man, or called Boudreaux's in Houston, called Boudreaux's. But he said it looked like chicken. Yeah, Ken, man. Especially how and Ken, you from the West, you know they got a Boudreaux's out there. Yeah, man, I was at Boudreaux's, man, and Boudreaux's got that fried gator up there, them fried gator bites. And yeah, that's when Boudreaux's was the real Boudreaux. But y'all down with that shit, man, and no one told me. Tripped out, man. He said, smother squirrel. Now, girly girl, tell 172, you done smothered squirrel. Wait, what you smothering with? Gravy? Time out. Hold on now. See, yeah, Boudreaux's fell all the way out. Boudreaux's out of there now. Oh, it says smothered squirrel, deer sausage, wild duck. If you're from East Texas and your people from the country, you already know. Man, you took me there. Nah, you right. Oh, man, it's cold. Hey, watch this here. Do y'all cook under the ground, girly girl 172? Do y'all smoke the meat under the ground? Yeah, see, they'll put a hog, nigga. They'll put a motherfucking hog out there, nigga, and spread him out, nigga, and cook that nigga ass on the ground for it. That nigga be under there, be smoking, nigga, for a couple days, nigga. Me fall right off that motherfucker. Nigga, I know y'all them city niggas scared of that. I'm second generation city, so you know I went all the way with all that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, smothered squirrel, Lord have mercy. Them up north niggas say, y'all crazy. He said, now that's old school. He say, my people smoke wild hogs in the ground so good. And that's like a tradition. You know what I'm saying? Don't let everybody coming out there, because when we go to the country, y'all know when you go to the country, everybody gonna come. It's a big day in the family. They fuck around, get shirts made. Nah, come on, man, let's walk. Yeah, they fuck around, get shirts made. You get short sets and sandals. Short sets and sandals. You got all the motherfucking Vaseline in your hair and in your face. You shined up. And we finna go to the country. And they got that off out there, and everybody got to get sprayed down with the off. You got the coolers. They got the tables. Who gonna bring the chairs? We gonna bring the table. Y'all bring the chairs. And yeah, man, we going to the country today. And you know, we got to stop, we get flowers and all of that because we're gonna go over there to the burial site, and everybody put the berries on there, and this side over there with their grandma and their grandma, and we on everybody taking, and you know, yeah, man, that we losing it. We losing it. See, you know, when they be talking about this Indian or traditions and all of that, I'm gonna say this here, bro. Man, our people never stopped. The way that they live, nigga, was the way. Oh, now the way they live was the land, man. I'm gonna do I have y'all have to upload it. But don't worry about it, I'll get it for y'all, man. Hold on, let me see. I might have one. Hold on, I might have it. I want to show you my people them out there on the land, bro. All the land they had, man, and how they was out there working it by themselves, bro. And they got the pictures. They out there. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, I might have to pull it up through my. It's on my phone and I'm on my computer. Yeah, I ain't put it in here. So, but yeah, man, she took me back. She took me back, man. Hey, do y'all trail ride out there, though, lady? DJ C5 say I need to visit Augusta and Montgomery. Oh, them two country spots. I want to see if they can cook down there. He said, I'm about to start doing kites tomorrow. Okay, Run. That was Run out here with the kites the other day. Yeah, man, we got to take it back. He said, Gator on that barbecue pit fire. Man, you know what you're doing, too? That meat fire right out, man. I don't know, man. You got to trick me. But see, I don't know, man. The older I'm getting, I'm not liking seafood too much no more. Like how I used to, like growing up, seafood, man. I ain't really just been into a lot of seafood now, like crawfish, some that I'm just not peeling the shell and sucking the head out of the crawfish. I can't eat it like that. Shout out to Kerry coming up with a big old box of crawfish. We was just together in New Orleans. Kerry coming up with turkey necks. My kinfolk say, man, he the one who tell me that nigga that be going down to New Orleans and to drive back the same day. He'll drive down there from Houston and drive back the same day. Yeah, like that's how much he be, you know what I'm saying? But he say, man, them turkey necks out there, man, them hoes look like turkey leg longer than turkey leg drumsticks. But nah, they ain't, man, down here, bro. They hurling us on there, man. They better not let niggas in Texas know that turkey necks, that nigga probably ain't know turkey necks got that long in Texas, nigga. Yeah, nigga fuck around, ain't know a turkey had a neck that long, man. He said, I love cornbread. My family from Augusta, Montgomery, a small portion of us been living in Cleveland for about 2 generations. Man, you know what's crazy? I was just in the grocery store. So I was gonna go, I put it for 9 o'clock and I moved it back 15, man. I ran in HEB, right? And I had to go give me some body armor, man. But I'm in line and it's this couple in front of me. And I had this thing, right, when I be looking at people, I ain't gonna lie, I be like, that's a Black European. That's a, you know. And so I was looking at the woman, I was like, that's a Black European. And then the dude, I was checking him out, I said, Black European. Like, I can, you know, it's got more Black European qualities. Like, and so they put their stuff on the basket. I mean, take their shit out the basket or whatever. And I stared close because I didn't want to get it wrong. And they had a cranberry. And my bad, man, if anybody out there like that, man. But I just never seen it before. Like, I didn't understand. So he had a cranberry, turkey. It was cranberries. It was turkey. A cranberry turkey like tuna salad. It's like a salad, but it looked like white, like creamy, and it looked like it had a little carrot in it, but it had the cranberries and the and I know I seen turkey somewhere, but it wasn't like diced up or nothing. But all of this shit, it was made like a casserole. Like a casserole, right? And not only that, but you know how they had like in the bakery. They bought the store-bought cornbread, you know, that's already baked in the trays in the tray, and then and I was staring at it, bro. I almost took a picture. I ain't gonna lie on everything I love. I swear to God, on my little girl, somebody said take a picture because I ain't think y'all was gonna believe. I know I was about to go live. I said, man, they ain't gonna believe me. But and I don't want to knock other people because I don't know where they were from, but it was crazy because I was looking at them like, damn, that. She a Black European. I could tell from the back she was a Black European. But yeah, the nigga turned around and said, yeah, he a Black European too. And then they emptied their basket. I said, man, what the hell is going on? You know, now I'm for fitness and keto diets and all whatever you got to do, man. But I didn't know that was like a nigga taste buds. I didn't even know niggas had them kind of taste buds. That's blasphemy to buy cornbread out of store-bought cornbread, man. That was already pre-made, man. I know eggs hot in the bitch now, man, but Jiffy still ain't nothing but about 50 cents. Jiffy about 50 cents, man. Yeah, man, Jiffy 50 cents. I didn't understand. They bought store-bought cornbread. How you gonna enjoy that? Nah, how you gonna enjoy that, man? J2 gonna say I like warm potato salad. Man, I ain't gonna lie, the pink. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I like my shit cold. But I know some people that like theirs warmed up though. Yeah, I like mine cold. I like it cold and I like it in chunks. I don't like egg and potato salad. You don't have to. Houston, Texas, Northside, Houston, Texas, man. 44 Acre Home, Acre Shaker, man. The largest black community in Houston, Texas, man. They have a barbecue place there called Burns Barbecue. Burns Barbecue, they make their potato salad. What I like about that game, they don't put egg in it. You know, they gonna tell you, man, you do not have to put egg in your potato salad. And so, yeah, man, a lot of people make theirs with egg, man, and all that. But I like mine in chunks, and I like it cold, man. I like my potatoes with the chunks and cold. And again, man, you talking about potatoes. We're gonna be talking about potatoes tomorrow. Man, we going in, bro. We talking about, man, because we want to talk about the culture, and we just really want to get an understanding. Because we hear all of these ancient names and all these big dogs on the field, man. But I'm just, I'm trying to figure something out. And we talking about niggas like Egypt, Rome, and Greece, and all that. Them little niggas came before them that was shining and putting on, and they adopted some of their style and mixed it, with a little bit of the day, what was going on in that day. And but yeah, man, you talking about potatoes and all of that. We freak with the potato over here, man. Edmund say, you can't see my eggs. Gertie say, it's a salad need to be cold. Talk to him now. I think she can cook, y'all. She had it in there, grandma or something, man. She can cook. You talking about East Texas? Yeah, they ride horses out there. East Texas, the girls cut the grass. Listen to me, family. They grow up just like the niggas out there. The girls cut the grass. Yeah, they do all of that type of shit, nigga. Big mama might still be out there 70 years old cutting the grass, nigga. Yeah, nah, you learn a lot. One of the things you learn though is homemaking. East Texas, nigga, that was the heart. And I say this here, large as Texas is, East Texas was important because of the agriculture. East Texas people were agriculturalists. When you're dealing with the other parts of Texas, you can get a lot of land out there. You put a lot of cattle, but you can't do nothing with it. Really can't do nothing with a lot of that land. But when you're in East Texas, it's the most abundant, and far as the soil and the resources that grow from it, yeah, East Texas is the place. So that's why that was targeted. When the play came, they targeted East Texas. Your rodeo come out of Texas, but East Texas, they had that culture. And then there was a border culture with niggas on the other side of Louisiana for its trades. Because you had to go all the way up East Texas. You had to go into Nacktown. Nacogdoches was the trade. And then you'll go over, and once you cross over, they had niggas going in that area like Shreveport. But down at the bottom, you had places like where the homie from, Beaumont, the nigga Joe 47, them Port Arthur niggas, all of them cowboy niggas down there, man, them cowboy Indians that was down there, trapper of the years. But yeah, a lot of that livestock and especially you know, talking about cowboy era and all of that. That was them niggas down there. My people them have land in Jasper, Texas, still to this day. And you know, they have businesses on there, and they paying them. I have my grandma telling that story about how, you know, how it all went down, and you know what I mean, and how they still was able to keep the land. But yeah, shout out to East Texas, man. I got people in out of Lufkin, man. Shout out to Lufkin, Texas. I have bloodline. My bloodline go back to Lufkin, Texas too. Yup, Negro quarters down in Lufkin, Texas, man. They what's that? Angelina County, something like that. He said Madisonville and Crockett. Oh, y'all country. Shout out to Crockett, Texas. Ace, yeah, y'all country. Y'all backwood. Y'all snake hunting shit. Them niggas go snake hunt. Nah, for real. Them niggas snake hunt. Nigga out of Madisonville. No, you fucked a white girl before. Yeah, nah, you had to, man. Back how you fuck around was, nigga, high school sports star, nigga, and you fucked the white cheerleader, nigga. You coming out with them little country town, nigga, like that. He said, yeah, Khalil said, yeah, Angelina County, named after Angelina River. Turn over one time. Yep, that's where my people them come from, right there, right out of that area. Well, I ain't gonna say that's where they come from, but that's where they were for a long time. Fuck, a long time. They still there. Madam say, okay, my bad, mama. I ain't catch the first. Oh, she say her grandma out of Tyler. Shout out Tyler, Texas, man. Shout out Tyler, Texas, man. Freeway Rick Ross. He out of Tyler. Well, not really out of Tyler, but he out of a little country town right around it. And it was this CO. You know, they was all out of East Texas, and man, what is the name of this little town? They all tell you they from Tyler because their town so little, that little town so little where they from. Everybody kind of know Tyler. But yeah, man, my homie Duck, man, shout out to my nigga Duck. That's Freeway Rick Ross' nephew. And them niggas out of Tyler country. This nigga wear cowboy boots. He the one put me out. He put me on them cowboy boots, man. Man, that nigga going that bitch, nigga 3-4 racks on some cowboy boots. I couldn't believe it. If say, man, nah, man, nigga 300-400 racks on some cow. I mean, I said 300-400. About 3 racks, nigga, on some cowboy boots, nigga. Nah, them niggas for real about that shit, man. They family, they chop down trees, they move land, just like my people now. They cut down trees and lumber, and they own all their land and they sell it. You know what I'm saying? And then they own their own transportation as well for the trucks and shit, flatbeds and shit that move it. So they getting paid for the wood and shit on their land still, which was just like they did in the ancient time. He say Russ, Knack, Shelby, Sabine, San Augustine, Cherokee, Bowie, my paternal kinfolk all through East Texas. God damn, nigga, you named a few of them. I had people out there, especially Cherokee County too. St. Augustine. He say, gotta keep them boots. Yeah, man. Them how that last for a long time. They worked at Madisonville. Grandmother and great grandmother, they had an outhouse in the 90s. A lot of people I remember. So my people then was out there by Huntsville. And I remember when I went out there, they made all of the boys come together. You had to put on the boots, the high boots that cover up. You know what I'm saying? And then you had to whack the weeds and shit to get them out your way. But the older people, they just walk right through. But they used to always tell us to watch for snakes and all that type of shit. We in Texas. But they had, what I noticed was they had an outhouse. Not only the outhouse, but the bathroom was outside. The little shower joint was outside. I'm talking about that shit is like an old Western movie, man. Not no little porch. They had high porches. High porches. The porch was higher than motherfucker. But they had an outhouse And they had the joint where you had to go to the restroom outside, shower joint, all that type of shit, man. Yeah, all that shit we still on that land. He say my family out of Crockett too. See, y'all might be kinfolk or know somebody else. Y'all, you gotta ask these days. I remember I was at Beaumont Mall. Shout out to the homie Run. Shout out to Nate. I was at Beaumont Mall and I'm thugging, right? So when I pull up, it was a lady and it was two ladies there. One of them was holding a baby. And so I pulled up, they was gonna start walking. I stopped. And they stopped, like, go ahead. And so I told them to go and go. So they came around and I told little mom, she was like, you act like you was gonna hit it. And I said, I wasn't gonna hit y'all. And I said, I had a question. She said, what? I said, you looking for a stepdaddy? And her mama was like, yeah, you can have a boom. She went to Alabama, had a baby by some nigga. Long story short, I get the number, whatever. And I hit her. And she said, hey, where you from? Where your people them from? And I said, where you from? She said, I'm out of Kirbyville. Nah, you gotta be real country to follow me on here, man. She said, I'm from Kirbyville. I said, man, go on. My people them out of Kirbyville. My people them out of what's that? Newton. What else? You got Jasper right there. Carl. Yeah, shit you'd never hear. Some of this shit ain't even on the map. One of the time, Carl, they don't even have a post office. Yeah, my people that migrated there to that area right there. They ain't even have a post. They still don't have a post office to this day, I don't think. And you know what she said? She went and they got a mom. She said, nigga, I can't fuck with you, nigga. We cousins. And I said, damn, you don't even know my name like that. Or my people them shit. Her mom said, hey, look, nigga, everybody, if your people them from Carl in Kirbyville, you can't talk to my daughter, nigga. Yeah, and fuck my little ex and all that little motherfucker was bow-legged and fine. She was cousin though. I ain't on no Kevin Gay shit. But yeah, a lot of you niggas out here kissing cousin. But last year I was hurt. I tried to respect the game, but that was kind of, you know what I'm saying? Say, man, that was kind of fucked up right there, man. I ain't gonna lie. Look at Kelly. Shit, I wouldn't, fuck around and would have been down bad. Paul said, I got family in Kirbyville, the Bookers. Got a whole community out there. Oh, yeah, man, my people them still out there. Man, my people them still out there, bro. Look, I'll tell you this one last story too, right? So I was driving truck for this company. So I ended up coming in late. So they threw me on the route with this other nigga. Big swole nigga. Wear the little shirts, he rolled his arms up and shit. And so I don't never say nothing. I'd be quiet, I just be chilling. Some kind of way, me and this nigga end up just chopping it up and vibing. You know what I'm saying? And we knocking it out because he bought his bitch, he bought his issue. And so we knock it out. These two of us, shit, we finna be an easy day. We gonna run through this shit. And we running through it, so we get the top. We doing so good, we fuck around and get to conversate. And he played college ball and all of that, and so he was a football star in his high school and all. I thought he was from Asia. I said, what part of Asia you from? What school you went to? He said, nah, man, I'm from the country, man. I'm from Kirbyville. And I say, nigga, my people them from Kirbyville, nigga, and I started talking about and how they end up taking their land in. They had to move. They own more land in it, but how them people came through there and took some of their land because they ended up finding them resources out there and built the mill. And why that nigga named everybody name in the story and told me more details of the story. Bro, this nigga, my kinfolk like a motherfucker. Nigga on everything I love, nigga. I used to see this nigga all the time, and when I used to see him, we used to be, he a big old nigga. He coming that hoe. He walking this swag. So I look at nigga. Look at I ain't never say nothing to him, but nigga look my way. I be like, niggas, fuck you looking at. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't say nothing to niggas, But we chopped it up, bro. We ended up fucking around being nigga kinfolk. We get to making calls. That little play when I was talking about the CEO stayed in that little country town. I'm with my nigga Duck, that's out of Tyler, and we chop it up, man. Such. He like, man, yeah, I gotta know people them and this and that, cause I'm all my people them. Everybody know us, and I put them on the phone on everything I love, nigga. They was kin on both sides of their family. Now the country town, bro, you gotta watch it. You never know. Yeah, they was kin on their mama and daddy side, nigga. Nigga, oh my kids say, man, my little girl here on BCU, nigga, don't go it. Yeah, nigga, she was directly related to Rick Ross too. Man, they went through there, boom, boom. They started naming names. He like, shit, I was at the funeral, nigga. Like, I was at the funeral too. And so they go back to the Facebook page, and nigga on the picture. And that's man, that shit there be crazy, man. You gotta watch it in them country towns, man. Kevin Gates made a song talking about in Louisiana, them niggas out there be fucking their cousins and all that. Khalil said, I'm a Texas nigga, for real, man. My family migrated, stopped once there. He said, yeah, I think we could call drinking. He said, Hines, Mississippi, born in Arkansas, South Carolina, Gainesville, Florida. Yeah, you gotta watch it out there, man. He said, what's theory? Cuz he said, I don't know. Nah, man, they get a little, I don't know. He said Kirbyville and Jasper County. Yeah, man, Newton. All of that out there, man. I'm gonna tell you, I had went out there to Jasper, my first time to Jasper. And if y'all remember back in the game, I think his guy name was Bird. He got dragged, in the truck, the little situation or whatever. So I always, in the back of my mind, that was, they don't fuck with niggas out here, and yeah, that was always in the back of my mind that they don't fuck with niggas out here, and they'll try to hang you or something on some Ku Klux Klan shit. So man, I went out there and it was this restaurant, bro. I do not know the name of the restaurant, but the waiter was tripping off of me. Look, young black dude. And he was tripping out for. He was like, "Man, you from H-Town, man, nigga." That's how he was. He just asked me this. He was just like, nigga, to see H-Town, nigga. He hooked it up. But man, the food, man, that shit was so good, man. Another place got me like that. I was in Lubbock, Texas. Man. Oh, West Texas, man. I was in Lubbock, Texas, and went in this little country spot, man. And they fucked it up. Now, one more, and I ended on that one. Arkansas. Man, I do not know the little town in Arkansas, but I was on the mountain. I had just caught my first mountain. I was in truck school, and they always tell you, man, you're gonna hit the mountain, you're gonna drive the mountain. You're always paranoid about hitting the mountain. And I ended up in I had to piss. Ended up pulling over, man, in this little spot, and I looked through there and I seen the black lady in there that was cooking. And man, I tried that shit, bro. I'm talking about potatoes and bacon and all that shit there, all that shit in the green beans and the man, boy, it's some man, them little backwood spots. But yeah, like a motherfucker. He say, he got people them out of Geneva. He say, boy, Lubbock, way out west. Hey, Khalil, I had a night in Lubbock. Man, I'll give y'all a little bit, man, and I'll get out y'all way. Oh, Lubbock, Texas, man. One of the craziest memories I had, man. So, man. All right, so look, I'm in Lubbock, Texas. Again, I was in truck school. I was truck driving. Matter of fact, I was training in truck school. We in a place, I think it was called like Cactus, Texas. truck break down in Cactus, Texas, right? This whole ass nigga ain't do he ain't goddamn me check, and the belt ended up popping on the truck. We already in this slow ass Volvo, right? So they send us the closest Volvo place is in Lubbock, Texas. So they sent us out there to Lubbock. And so now we gotta stay today. I ain't never been in Lubbock. I'm thinking it's, you know, I'm in the wild, wild west. So they already put us in this room. I think it was called the Flamingo. Man, don't give me the line, but I think it was the Flamingo. And so I get in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my stuff up. I say, man, I'm finna go get me a soda and something out the little snack machine. I was hungry. You know, we had been waiting for for this truck situation. So it was gonna take them like 2 days to fix it. So we were down. Long story short, man, I'm going through to go make a move to go get me a drink. Motherfuckers say, psst, psst, psst. Hey, you got something? I turn around. I'm from the gang. Man, they got us at a smoker motel, man. Man, they whole prostituting and they selling crack around this hoe. And so, you know, the school, this where they put a nigga in the Dolphin motel, nigga. We live from the trap. So long story short, and they fucked around and had paid us early on that we actually got paid on that day, right? So the homie, the dude that I'm with, it's a pool hall next door. He go over there and shoot pool. So the nigga shoot pool, and he end up buying everybody around. Another round on me. Man, y'all should have seen. He and that bitch splurging his whole little chick. And round next round on me. He in there big dicking. And so it was this black nigga in there from Sweetwater, Texas. I'd never forget him. Nigga was out. His name was Sweetwater. That's how he introduced himself. He had the Rick Ross beard back then. He said, man, I was in the strip club last night. Them hoes thought I was Rick Ross. I threw 50,000 in the strip club. One of them fast talking niggas. So I fucked around and ended up taking one of the nigga popcorns and popped it, and I ended up burning the popcorn, right? So the whole room smelled like burnt popcorn. So I say, fuck, I'm finna walk over here to the joint, man. And I tell the nigga, man, I done stole one of the popcorn, man. So I walk over there. He had been over there a couple hours. They drunk already, and he introduced me to the Sweetwater nigga. So I already know, you know, this nigga here full of shit. But he breaking the white boy though, breaking his ass. Hey, let me hold this. I left this in the room. You know what I'm saying? I got you back. Let me get this. I'm gonna get you back. So the nigga say, man, that's when you tell him, man, I do 50,000 strip club. We ought to go. So the white boy, the nigga Rex, he supposed to be a quote unquote Native American, right? Fake ass $5 Indian. He tell me, hey man, he my trainer. He say, hey, we're gonna go. You want to go over to the strip club? At the last minute, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. So we ended up going out there to the strip club in Lubbock. Now, it surprised me because I ain't gonna lie, it was lit. And it went now, them country girls went ugly, man. And so man, them niggas in there selling $100 bottles of water, bro, and everything. And so I felt like it was a setup. I felt like they was gonna try to rob a nigga anyway. Cause see, this what he do. He gave out little things and was like, here we get in free. I threw 50,000 in the club last night. They gave me this here like 12 little cards for niggas get in free. So when we get there, the card is like a daytime thing, something about a happy hour type of, you know what I'm saying, $10 off type of. It ain't even no get in free. So the nigga was like, damn, I ain't got no bread. Can you get me in? I paid for me and walked in. So, you know, Rex paid for him to get in. So we in there. Long story short, we finna go. We done got the nigga that came with us that dropped us out. He didn't left. So I'm finna call me a taxi because I'm like, man, y'all done got me out here. I'm in the middle of nowhere in like a barn, strip club built like a barn. Man, I don't know. These niggas look like they in here plotting on the nigga. So some essays coming up. and they like 9 deep, so they didn't talked up on, you know, Rick's gonna buy some pussy. Fuck it, we gonna keep it real. We family. So my trainer, he ain't had no action. I used to always fuck with him about this. Say, damn, nigga, you don't be doing no fucking. Your bitch ass better not be jacking out while I'm in this truck, nigga. And so I used to kind of like leave him alone, or like, nigga, we gonna get a room tonight, nigga, and you know, whatever, you know, but don't do that shit in the truck, nigga. I'm just telling you. You know, I was fresh out at that time too anyway. No jacking off or none of that type of shit, nigga. You gonna get you some pussy, nigga. I used to ask him, what you like, boys or something, nigga? I don't never see you shooting no hoes, but tonight he on one, he drunk, he feeling himself, he just got paid, he finna buy some pussy. So I ain't gonna lie, it was just one. She was I don't know what she was, man, but she had a little accent, and I'm like, man, get her. You know what I'm saying? He wants this little white girl, no ass, no titties. Her name was New York. I'll never forget. New York was cool though. You know, when the white girl, she had a cooler personality though. So she come over there topping up. She like, all right, look, fuck it, I'm gonna go home with you. These essays coming that whole like 6, 7 deep, and they go sit at the table. So she like, all right. And in this club, nigga, they ass naked in the country. Ain't no pasties, ain't no none of this, nigga. They ass naked in there. So she like, all right, I'm finna go over here and, you know, get this little lad dance, and then, you know what I'm saying, leaving with y'all, you know, boom, boom, gonna ride back. So I'm like, all right, bet. Little commotion break out, man. I don't know what happened. Essays all leave out. We go to the parking lot. She's come over there. They didn't took her, so she dancing. She had like a little wristlet. And one of the essays didn't beat for the wristlet with all the money she done made tonight, plus the money that, you know what I'm saying, Rex, my trainer, didn't cash out. He gonna buy the pussy. He done paid up, nigga done prepaid the pussy, paid up front, tripped out. So one of the essays snatched the bag, so nigga, she ain't talking about fucking no more. So it's a big commotion. So one of the niggas that was the bodyguard, the dude Sweetwater, he get him, hey man, you gonna take us home? Boom, boom. He like, yeah, I got you. So we go outside, and I ain't gonna lie, this nigga kind of tripped out. So they was all standing. The security guards was like, stop the car, stop the car. So they stopped. So they pulled one nigga out the back. And man, you know, I done seen a lot of things in life, man, but some things just don't sit right, man. When a man let another man go in his pockets, and bro, they went through his pocket, they pocket checking him. He's standing outside the car, almost like one leg in it. And so the nigga go in the back pocket, and that's where the issue was at. And so he grabbed with the bodyguard, and they like wrestling over the pocket. The driver hit the gas, boom, take off. The essay fall out the car with the bouncer nigga, and he on the ground. I'm like, oh man, they finna kill him. He done went out in the nigga pockets, man. You know, they done roused, so they done drove out, kind of ran over their homeboy. And I said, hey, them Mexicans finna kill him, because them niggas look the gangster. I thought they about their issue. And I'm mad because this supposed to be out ride home. My phone did and everything, man. We in the middle of Lubbock, nigga, in the country, in the woods. And I'm like, you know, when them now you gotta look up, you gotta say, man, out of all the people in the world, how in the hell? You know, you gotta ask yourself, like, bro, is this shit really, really happening, man? So anyway, long story short, it's a jump up, he jump in the car, they come pull him in the car, whatever. He drive out, but white boy say they get the wallet, the little bag back. So man, I ain't gonna tell how the story ended, but fuck it, I'll tell this part though. So the nigga Sweetwater steady hitting him up. Hey, let me get 100 till we get back to the room. Let me get this till we get back to the room. Boom, 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 boom. So they done ran through, they done broke him. He buying rounds of drinks at the pool hall. Nigga, they got pool sharks in there, bro. Look, he was knocking them hoes in. Yeah, that nigga there came through that bitch, nigga hitting his cigarette like a G, and they letting him win. See, when I came in, I kind of like slowed up everything, man. And he was like, yeah, I was telling you that I had a colored, the guy I was training was colored. And I had to get on his ass one day, nigga called black people colored people. So, you know, that he introduced me to the Sweetwater nigga. So when I came in, I'm watching everything, right? Now he's a hoe, he been a host to me, so I ain't really into hipping him. And so the next morning, nigga, we leave. They didn't call, hey, the truck fixed early, man. We need y'all on the road. We finna go to Illinois, I think. So boom, we gotta go get the truck. We finna catch the taxi. You gotta check out the rooms, catch the taxi. They're gonna take us over to the Volvo place. We finna jump back on the road. Now we in the lobby. Guess who in the lobby? Guess who in the lobby? Sweetwater. Sweetwater in the lobby, nigga, and they got we hear commotion, nigga, with laws and no. So okay, so it's a little restaurant in there. That's what I was saying. And so we eating in the restaurant. We getting up, leaving, not finna go check out. It's a commotion in the highway. Nigga looking at me with that look like the Lord, like, come here, laws and shit right there. They got the nigga Sweetwater. They evicting him out the room. He ain't been paying. He telling them he waiting on the check or some type of shit. He been coming. Man, nigga just shoot gang everybody. And so he done ran up then the $1,000 bill with the trainer. He can't even pay to get his room, man. And so the trainer hot, he's a hoe. He don't want to say none of this nigga, and that's why we got into it. So we drive, and I ain't trying to hit, but I'm trying to get on the road because I'm finna give me some home time in a little bit. So go make this little run to Illinois, man, and come back, man, and I get my little home time. So we driving. Do you know this nigga asked the Sweetwater nigga said, "Hey, which way y'all going?" And then I snapped on that nigga. For real, nigga, bitch ass away from here, nigga. So we get down the street. Nigga ain't sitting nothing all day. We riding about 30 minutes. This nigga got a toothpick in his mouth. He won't put his seatbelt on. The motherfucking bell keep dinging. So I ain't saying that. I'm just driving. I already know he mad. He done went broke. He ain't get the fuck the little white bitch New York. He paid his money for nothing. The nigga that burned him, he done bought drinks. He ran through a little check that same day. So we get down the street, the nigga explode. Try to make it like it's my fault. Nigga asked me why I ain't stop him. Nigga told me if I knew the nigga was running game on him, okay, that's how it started. Cause I told him, he was talking about the Sweetwater nigga ain't paying me and all that. I said, shit, you should have knew a nigga wasn't gonna pay him. And this bitch ass nigga tried to make it like it was mine. Nigga gonna tell me why I didn't tell him. Man, nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with it. The nigga came to me and asked me for some money one time. I went to the ATM. And I'm gonna tell you something, I ain't finna buy nothing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay my shit around and my shit like bait. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do nothing. Them whole ass country boys that's trying to sell a nigga a water for $100. Yeah, them niggas was in that tripping that night. I said, man, them niggas finna rob us and kill us or something. I was just glad we made it about that hoe. But her ass now tell me, nigga, I should have said something. As if like he talking about he don't know. What he said some racist shit about, like how would I know the culture, your culture or some shit like that. Bitch ass nigga, the niggas who the pool sharks that hit you was white boys. They got this, they just started him off at a $50 bet, let him win 2 games, he up a couple games, and then they bet it, bet it all or nothing. And so I think it was like 300, went up to like 300, but while they hitting him, he running it back. And so now, nigga, you done won a couple out. Now they took down all your shit with all the cash that he had on him. He ended up buying, because see, they had the little joints where you buy cigarettes out the y'all remember the joints you pull it? It's like a vending machine joints. They had them. They had he and that bitch playing records. Yeah, feeling like a champ. He done blew the bag, and then the next day it's my fault. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass up in this truck, nigga. That's you got played on, nigga. Fool ass nigga out of here. Nigga in there talking about, yeah, he threw 50,000 in the car this whole way, and you believe this bullshit. And I swear for God, on VCU and on God, while we was driving out, guess what we ended up passing through? Sweetwater, Texas. We hit Sweetwater, nigga. I come through, nigga. Welcome to Sweetwater, Texas. And yeah, cold one right there. Man, that's a bedtime story, man. I'm finna get off this hoe, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. He said, slap. Hey, I whooped him. Now, check this out. Bro, my first live that I did by myself with nobody else on it, it was me telling the story about truck school and how I ended up having to whoop that nigga, Rex, that dude. I maxed his game out. It probably went too much longer than that because they was gonna fire him. And see, I ain't even know. Man, you know what was so cold too, bro? I caught this nigga one day, right? I'm in there fake sleep. I just got the cover over my head. Why this nigga called the people talking about, yeah, I don't know what's his problem. He don't want to drive. Cause see, I told the nigga we in Kansas. Oh, man, what was that? Conway? I think it was Conway, man. Don't get me wrong. It's been a little minute now, man. But I think it's Conway, man. It's big transportation. We at Conway, man, and you know, they let her drop, and then we like, all right, man, we gonna use the yard. Cause he don't want to go get no money. Niggas to us on this whole bitch. The truck ought to always be going. We ought to be maxing this hoe out. But I wasn't catching on to his game. So we end up sleeping there, wake up in the morning. It's my turn to drive again. Cause I'm on 10 hours. Well, nigga, after my 10 hour over, nigga, when we wake up, I'm driving again. But you know what he did? He went. So when I woke up, we was picking up another load. But we still in Kansas. We leave out, fuel up. Nigga tell me, hey, go get up, go start driving. I say, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, when you gonna start driving? Cause see, now I'm noticing a pattern. You ain't even, cause one time we was supposed to get somewhere and I'm calculating it in my head and I'm trying to get there. And I went to sleep. And I remember I was talking to my partner, little Quee, man. Outside, fuel void Quee, man. I fuck around and it was like a little antique style. It was like a little joint, but they had a charge in there, and I could use their Wi-Fi. Man, we in the middle of nowhere. I done been to some crazy ass places in America. But anyway, they didn't have he had Wi-Fi, so I'm sitting in the back of this little place. It's like an antique place. It ain't no light back there. This shit looks spooky, like fucking Jason or some type of boogeyman or something. But nigga, I got Wi-Fi and I can work the horn. So we chopping it up, and I go back, and I get in the truck. You know what I'm saying? That night, I go ahead and lay down. You know what I seen on the thing? The nigga came in there and stole some beer because after he couldn't buy liquor that late. He stole it. And so he used to keep like this little, like a little mug. You know how the teachers used to have back in the game? They used to give it to you with the Newport cigarettes and all of that. Y'all remember you had the little twist top and the handle on it. Your school teacher used to have it. And that water looked like it used to be real, real cold in there when she be drinking out of it. I can't think of the names of it, man. Y'all hear me out. So he look around. You remember that how around? Yeah. Yeah, that nigga, man. So we get to so that's when I found out this nigga was drinking. And I'm like, hey, bitch ass nigga, you ain't finna kill me in this hoe, nigga. This nigga drinking on the job. So I'm wondering why he ain't driving that night or whatever. So he'll wait till I go to sleep, and he'll go to sleep. He'll drive for a little bit, and then nigga, when I wake up, nigga, we both sleep. I'm like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? So when he was in Kansas, I went off on him at the truck stop. Nigga, fuck you, I ain't doing no driving, nigga, bada. That was the first time. this time, what were we, man? I remember the day, man. I just can't remember where exactly we was at. I remember how everything looking, everything. But I think Illinois. And I told him, I say, bro, I know you drinking on the job. I know you hiding that liquor up in there. What are you talking about and all that? I bitch ass nigga don't lie to me. Because you know what I did? I ended up taking it. And so when he went looking for it that day, he came to me asking for his flask and all that, nigga. I said, I threw that bitch. I threw it, nigga. You ain't finna kill me on this hoe. And so he was like, don't put your hands on my personal belongings and all that, nigga. I'm fresh. I don't, nigga, we gonna fight. But I'm gonna tell you, look, watch this here. When I first got on the truck with him, on Everything I Love, I had told myself I'm gonna get him. Before I get off of here, me and him we gonna go. So when I first got on the truck, he say, hey, I want to lay down a few rules on here. Yeah, nigga go tank ball shit on me. I ain't even put my bag up yet. He say, if you wake up in the morning and you don't see me with a cigarette or a cup of coffee, I advise you not to say nothing to me. Yeah, because you might not like that person. And I looked over at him and we caught eye contact. You know what I'm saying? And man, I was on, man. And we caught eye contact. And you know, he tried to, you know, put his little old, he laying down low, but I just looked him right in his eye. And I told myself, we gonna get that. Before this over with, you know, I gotta go through the little motion and learn what I gotta learn, man. We gonna get that. And so I went off on him that day in Illinois. He called them folks. Yeah, I don't know what's his problem. Guy's not driving, and then he don't want to, you know, he this and that and that. He don't know how he is, bitch ass. So I get home time. All right, man, so they call us to Illinois, they finna fire him. I don't know that though. The nigga that had 2 accidents. If you have 2 accidents, the same type, and then they'll fire you. So on his way to come pick me up, he had an accident. These hoes ain't even tell me. They threw me on the truck with this nigga. He ain't been driving but 6 months. Nigga got 6 months experience. Bro, I'm finding all this shit out later. So we fell out in North Carolina. I was finna whoop him. We was in North Carolina at the Tyson Chicken. It's a big old ass Tyson Chicken, man. There's so many black folk working there, man. Man, if anybody in here know what that, I don't know if it was in Durham or outside of Durham or somewhere around there, but it's a big ass Tyson Chicken factory out there in North Carolina, bro. And I was finna whoop that hoe out there. He had me fucked up that day. Boy, it was pouring down rain. You couldn't see nothing. And you know why he got mad? Because he pulled up. No, look, I was driving. So I pulled up. It's pouring down rain. Boy, you better see in front of you. I told the nigga, all right, go run in and see what dock we in. And the nigga felt disrespected. Yeah, I told that nigga to run in there and see what dock we in. On some old, he running shit. You know, he the trainer. But my game is this. Nigga, you don't know how to drive. You can't teach me shit. You just started. So yeah, nigga, run your ass in there. And you know what happened? Another truck from the same company is pulled up. And the nigga pull outside of it. And you know what I did? I let that nigga window down and he got wet. Ooh, that nigga, that water started coming in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I had to hurry up and put it back up, but the nigga was fucked up about it. So boom, the other dude let a nigga know where to park at or whatever. So when I get around there to park, I ain't even get it in all the way. I'm trying to see what's up. And really, he had me. I ain't gonna lie, he had me this day because when the truck jacked, he stood up and I missed the gear. And if y'all know anything about the truck, I missed the gear and it made the whole motherfucking calves body rock. And he kind of leaned. He was like, motherfucker, son of a bitch, or one of them, something he said, I don't know. But nigga, that we was finna go. But I was in the seatbelt and he kind of like stood over me. So once he was like, hey man, you can't fucking do, you know, he kind of caught himself. But I came out the seatbelt fast, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. So now I'm out the truck, fucker. We finna fight in the rain. Bring your bitch ass out the truck. So that night we ain't end up going. We ended up fighting. So we go to Illinois. We had to go to the base. So we go there and the nigga was just like, oh, I'm walking around. I ain't gonna lie. We right outside of Chicago. I'm walking around there checking out their facility, man. It's a lot of women in that motherfucker too. A lot of everybody. And so I'm just trying to see what the coaches look like. And so he come tap me, say, hey man, we gotta go in this room, man. I need you to sign this and sign your name. Let's go. So I'm like, what's going on? But he don't want to talk. Just sign, let's go. So I signed it, we did. We get down the street, probably out of our wide. They asking where he at. He lying about where we at. They were like, you ain't had your meeting? He was like, nah, nobody was there. I came, we signed in. You can ask him, he'll tell you we signed in. We waited around. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so when he got off the phone, he told me. He was like, yeah, man, they trying to fire me, man. So you're going to be with a new trainer and this and that and all this. So I got to get you back to a base. And I'm like, nigga, I ain't trying to get stuck out here in Illinois. Take me, you know what I'm saying? Take me to a different base. At that time, most people was in Utah. So I wanted to go to Utah with a couple niggas that I had knew from the school or whatever. But anyway, so they was like, all right, this is what we going to do. We going to shoot you out to Ohio, pick up a load in Ohio, and then you got to go drop in, I think it was in San Antonio. No, it was in Laredo, but on the way to Laredo, they was going to drop me off at home, and he was going to go down to the base in Laredo. So I don't know the whole play. He ain't giving me all this information. So we get to Ohio, boom. I run in there, drop, switch trailer, nigga, boom, boom. We pick up the new one. I come back, it was raining too, like I say. So I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Let's go. He like, hey, actually, can't we sleep here tonight? I'm like, nah, fuck that, bro. Let's go. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm finna get home time. Let's go. Yeah. Look, we just gonna get a little nap in and then we'll get on the road. So I'm like, all right, I'm thinking niggas just gonna lay down a little bit and then man, I wake up, nigga, birds chirping, nigga. It's a day so motherfucking pretty outside, make you want to put a short set on and go have a picnic at the park, nigga. It looks so goddamn good. Go fly kites or something, or go get ice cream cones or something. Yeah, man, it look good in the bitch outside. I wake up, this hoe sitting there. He used to use that Pediasure milk and dry cereal. That's what he ate. So I get up, this hoe in there crunching. This hoe in there crunching on some motherfucking shit. Nigga, I kicked that motherfucking bowl out of his hand like it was a 60-yard field goal. Nigga, shit went everywhere, nigga. Say, hey, man, why the fuck we ain't moving? And, he stayed cool and calm and collected. He had like the little big whisker, the old Western whiskers like hang over like Doc Holliday. Nigga say, he got up. I'm on go mode. I'm on the top bunk, but I can get a leverage on him because I'm standing over him. I'm on top of him. So he opened up the door. He went in his little shirt pocket, pulled out his Camel cigarettes, and he say, I'm gonna step out and have a smoke. And when I get back, I expect all of this to be cleaned up. Nah, man, y'all ain't hear me, man. Y'all ain't catch what I said, man. Say, man, that nigga that wiped the little whisker, man, got his little piece little milk off his whisker, man. That nigga got them nasty ass cigarettes. That nigga say, man, when I get back, I'm gonna step out and have a smoke. When I get back, I expect all this to be cleaned up. Bro, I came off that hoe so fast, nigga. And mind you, I was on papers. I was tripping, bro. My PO I couldn't even leave out the state, bro. Nigga, I couldn't even cross state line. Nigga, I'm way another motherfucker this hoe. You know, I'm poking him all in his head. Bitch ass nigga, boom, boom. You getting down. I'm tired of your bitch ass. And so we ain't fight then. You know, the truck started moving, you know, he agreed. Yeah, fine. You want to talk? He was driving like a motherfucker. So we had to drop that load and pick up, and I think so. I was like, "Hey, look, I'm finna go, cause we gonna have to wait get unloaded shit. I'm finna go on my thing so I can have me a whole 10 hours." Boom, I get on the road. I'm going. That was my first time coming through Kentucky. Coming out of Ohio, went through Kentucky, man, and I think it was Cincinnati or something. And it was a Saturday, so the street highways was bumping. Everybody was outside, and I come through Kentucky, bro. I'm on a motherfucking mountain. I didn't even know Kentucky had mountains at that time. I'm scared. It's dark than a motherfucker, nigga. I'm scared than a motherfucker. I'm still kind of new at this driving shit, and I'm scared than a motherfucker, man, going through here. I make it to Tennessee. Pull over at a Love's truck stop in Tennessee, man. And at that time, they had that pumpkin spice, limited edition. So I get my little pumpkin spice. I'm in Dennis, man, and I'm talking to my hunger truck school. I'm like, hey, bro, I got a couple hours on there, bro. You got to ride it out. I need these 200 miles. I'm trying to get close to Texas because I ain't even worried about this nigga helping me drive no more. I'm finna get close. I need to get close to Texas when I wake up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I don't make it to the house. So she ride it out with me, soldier. She out of not Jefferson. It'll come to me. One of them little hick ass country towns out of East Texas. Damn, it'll come to me. But so boom, I come back to the truck. He in the driver's seat. He tell me, hey, get yourself on sleeper, get you some rest. You know, he mad he finna drive. I said, nah, fuck that. No, I take that back. He wasn't in the driver's seat yet. He was getting his little cup and all that because he was finna, go in the store with all this. I said, man, fire, nah, nigga, you ain't driving. Go lay your bitch ass back down, nigga, like you been doing. You don't want to do shit, nigga. I got time on my clock. I'm finna buzz my clock. Nigga, fuck what you talking about, boom, boom, boom. And so he get loud. Get in the goddamn. He said, go on the sleeper, get your ass in bed. He at this time he was just tired. You know what I'm saying? Shit didn't hit the fan. And so I was like, fuck you, nigga. He was like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So now really, I'm on the headpiece. I got the little homie in there. And so he say, if I tell you to do something. No, that was the first time I got to it. So I tell that nigga, man, I got home time. I'm doing this here. When you add nigga, I ain't handle you like that. I drove most of the way to get your home time. That nigga said, I don't. Before he can get to give a fuck at, I took off on him. It was over with, bro. I can't hold it, nigga. I'm on papers every day, bro. I just went blank, bro. I took off on that nigga. Bam, bam, nigga. Still 2P, nigga. Put him up against the glass. Put him up against the glass, nigga. And so, you got the clutch in the middle. So I'm on top of him. And cause he tried to grab me. He wanted to wrestle. Bitch, I done got off on him. He can take them back knuckles. That hoe tried to grab me. But I'm up, he down, so I have more strength. I lean back. And so I'm catching, I'm like banging his head against the window. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get my hand free. I'm banging the head against the window. Bitch ass white boy, I told you don't fuck with me, nigga. I'll kill you in here. So I'm getting some off, but he wrapping me up with them, and I'm they short inside. You know what I'm saying? And I bitch ass nigga, I kid you, I told he was like, do it. He go, white boy on me. Do it, fuck it. Kill me. I don't want to live. And yeah, he go, white. Yeah, that don't go white boy. Kill me, fuck it, I don't care, dude. All that, I ain't shit, you know. They got talking about his wife divorced him and all this shit here. So when I was like trying to get my arm, I jacked hard. I fell back and hit the clutch in the middle of the, you know, because it's my seat, his clutch in the middle. I hit the clutch, and my first reaction, I thought he was gonna try to come at me. So I just kicked, boom, because I was right there. I was leaning. I kicked. He fell out the truck because he already had the door popped. That bitch was trying to escape. He was trying to get away. Oh, he fall in the rocks. That's a long fall. Nigga out there diesel. He hit the rocks. It was the old school out of JB Hunt come over there. It ain't worth it, youngster. Cause I come around the truck. I'm finna finish the job. Fuck it, nigga. It's up, nigga. I'm going. This mother gonna come get me. I jump out, nigga. I'm finna come finish the job. That bitch over there on his back. He starts screaming, help, attack. He's attacking. Yeah, he go white boy on me, man. Bro, it's late. It's like 3 in the morning, nigga. 3 something in the morning, nigga. This hoe out there in the parking lot. Damn, he's attacking me. And I saw this black dude run over there. Calm down. Youngster, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I promise it ain't worth it. So he helped the nigga up. I do that nigga like what's that nigga name on Juice? I'm not Juice, Poetic Justice, Chicago. Y'all remember Pac whooped Chicago and they left him? Y'all remember when Pac Poetic Justice, Pac, they get into it. Pac take off on niggas Chicago, they wrestle around, he slam him, you know, and I dipped off on that hoe. Yeah, y'all took the truck, nigga, man. I left that out. And I get to Ritchie Road in Houston, 45 in I-45 and Ritchie Road, nigga. And it's a Flying J's parking lot. And I left that motherfucker there. But I left a lot of my books in there, man. I had a lot of books and a lot of man, you know, man, I had some good shit. You know what I'm saying? But I left a lot of shit in there, man. I left important information and everything, bro. I had called my ride, nigga, and I had dipped. Because in my mind, you know, I'm finna fuck around, I had to go on a run or something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying. Yeah, I whooped that hoe. That bitch had to get it that day. I had it on my mind. I had already, you know, it was too many times where it was like, I'm finna slap the shit out you, you know what I'm saying? And it just never went down. And this whole ass nigga acting like he ain't born to fade. And, you know, nigga got him fucked up. He gonna get out there. And so that day, you know, I said, man, I'm taking my home time. Nigga, I ain't do you like that. Got you down there, nigga. I got home time. You know, that nigga said, I don't give a fuck. He tried to get that. He said, I don't give a. And man, I got off on him. You know how when you get a nigga how you want to, I got him high. Yeah, I got off on that hoe. Bitch, that hoe felt me. Put that hoe up against the glass with them hoes. You know, that bitch. Well, bitch is up then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's my little and that was the end of that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was my truck school day, nigga. I'm out the program, nigga. Yeah, they took off on the trainer, man. That hoe deserved it though. They were finna fire that bitch anyway. He didn't crash. That hoe done had 2 accidents. He ducking got me accessory to the crime. Them hoe looking for him. Hey, watch this here. We go to Louisiana. We in Louisiana, so you know at any store you stop at in Louisiana, nigga, you can eat. If you a trucker, you been on that highway and around, every place ain't friendly or food friendly, not for a nigga in the diesel. You know, maybe for a 4-wheeler, but we don't have access and easy access and so in Louisiana, anywhere you stop, you can eat. You go to Louisiana, they stole 24 hours. Them hoes got meat markets. They sell liquor over here, tobacco over there, and everything. Yeah, nigga, 24 hours. That Louisiana. So we go to this place, man. This nigga here buying some shit. So he buy raw sausages, right? And I tell him, I say, oh, why the lady right there? I said, hey, you can't, you gotta cook that, huh? He's like, nah, you gotta cook that. The lady said, nah, you gotta cook that. He take it anyway. So he riding around. This whole ass nigga don't want to buy a fridge like all other truckers and shit got. He riding around with a cooler, and you plug it in the lighter. You know what I'm saying? You plug it up in the lighter or some shit type of shit. And this nigga blowing fuses. Shit ain't working. We ain't getting good signals. Shit nigga rig. Cause your cheap ass got this old bullshit ass cooler, nigga. When you need to just go on head on, nigga, and buy a refrigerator, nigga. And if you're gonna be living in this hole, I'm temporary. I'm finna go in 30 days. So we riding around with this whole ass sausage. Couple days and went by. I said, hey man, you ain't gonna throw that shit away, bro. That shit does smell like a dead body, bro. That shit does, you know what I'm saying, fucking the truck up, man. So the nigga, yeah, he ain't he ain't done with it yet, type of shit. And so one day I threw the motherfucker away, man, and the nigga tried to charge me up about it. I'm in there on the phone, man. Nigga come say, did you go in my cooler? And I said, yeah, nigga, I threw that shit away. Hey, don't put your hands on my one thing you don't do. I say, nigga, I'm not finna be riding around no crossing motherfucking state line, nigga, with a dead body in this motherfucker. Nigga, you riding around with a corpse. Nigga, I don't live like that. I don't give a fuck if you is fucked up about it. Nigga, I'm not finna be riding around like you got a motherfucking corpse in the car. Nigga, I don't know what type of time you on. I threw the motherfucker away. Nigga, that shit dead. It's a dead animal. You riding around in this whole ass cooler you got. Don't worry, bitch. Cause your cheap ass or little cooler you plug it in and it's supposed to get cool. Bitch, we need that, bitch. We need that for a lighter. We might need to. You understand me? Nah, bitch ass nigga, you the blue fuses in the truck. Nigga, that shit ain't keeping it cold. Your goddamn cooler don't cool. Not finna ride around here with no motherfucking dead ass animal corpse up in here, nigga. And you in this whole living like we in the wild, nigga. Yeah, I don't know, on some nomad ass shit. I threw it away, bitch, and we can fight about it. That lady told your bitch ass nigga at the store, sir, you need to put some fire on that motherfucker. Nigga, I don't give a damn if you would have lit a little campfire or something, nigga, and roasted the motherfucker or some twirled it around. Your bitch ass in here eat raw meat. I don't know what you gonna do to me. Yeah, that nigga there, I took off on that nigga. I remember man, shout out to Wisconsin, man, the Eel Mill, man. We in Milwaukee. It was a holiday, so they paid us early that day. We down though, we ain't got no load. We pull into the truck stop. I see a big sign say free showers. So I go over there. They doing massages and free showers. So I put a play together. I'm finna go get me a free shower. I go over there. I come back to the truck. You know, I knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Old Chinese bitch. And lights in a 56, bitch. Over. Hey, what's up? Boom, 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 on the play, bitch. Tell me the number. I said, all right, bet. I go to the truck to go get my shit. I tell that nigga, I say, oh boy, some hoes up in there. Nah, listen to me. I said, man, there's some hoes up in there, man. Ooh. He said, yeah, what they look like. I say, well, I ain't get to see all of them, but when she opened the door, you know, it was an older lady at first. But then when I came in, there was some younger ones, you know, kind of like walked out and, you know, walked into other rooms in there. And so, y'all finna go in there. So I come back. So the bitch like, all right. So I go in there to go do my little shower. It's white. It's Rex, the native. Rex at the door. This bitch ain't had pussy since pussy had him. You hear me? And I'm steady telling that nigga, boy, you need to get you some pussy. All this, I don't know, nigga. You just laying up in the truck and all this old ass shit. Rex at the door. I telling them hoes up in there. You hear me? So he go in there, man. They take him on another side while he in there, nigga. I done dressed out and everything. I ain't closed the bag and dipped out. Gone on them hoes. I'm back in the truck. Rich come back about 45 minutes later. This hoe got them cheap ass shades he bought out the truck stop. One time I broke one of them hoes. I was finna fight that nigga in Missouri one time. The sun was out, bro. That sun beaming in the nigga face, man. So it was some shades at the top, like over by the visor. So I put them on. I ain't gonna lie, man. I put little tissue things on the sides, and I put them on. Yeah, that sun was in my eye, man. I broke them cheap ass glass. Why this whole ass nigga gonna try to make a big deal? I say, man, them old cheap ass guy went off on that. We about to fight over this shit. By no whole ass cheap ass. I gave a nigga $20. Them hoe wouldn't even. I think I paid more. You probably get 4 for $20, but them little more, them plastic motherfuckers. Anyway, he come back to the truck. He got a toothpick in his mouth. He got his feet on the dashboard and shit. Bitch then hit him up, nigga, for a hand job. He ain't fuck. He went in there, bitch, dropped the bag on the hand job. Nigga, I got that free shower. Or he did just like I thought he was gonna do. By the time I'm drying off, that hoe was at the door. She walking him in another room behind the curtain. Nigga, I was on the way out the door on that bitch. Cause look, you don't get the shower. You gotta come in and get the service, and that come with the shower. Yeah, I told that bitch, nah, I'm gonna clean that dick out first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bitch, I've been on the road. Let me wipe it out first. Yeah. And this old ass nigga Twitter. I say, so what's up, nigga? What happened? You sitting here with your shade, them cheap ass shades on your nose, nigga, boot up, twirling. I ain't never seen you like this. What's up, man? You good? You done loosened up and shit. You all loose? Yeah, how much? Bitch hit him across the head, nigga. And then he do like that. I said, damn, what's a pussy? Nigga do like a little jack off motion. Hand job. I say, boy, you out of there. Boy, you out of there, nigga. Nigga, boy, I know your ass, nigga. All the jacking off you doing, nigga. Nigga, you done went in there, little bitch. 70-year-old age, and hoe, nigga, beat your dick up, nigga, grease your dick up. Third eye, nigga, man. All right, man, I'm in it there, man. Cash that nigga out. He said, hey, what happened to you? She was like, hey, where did he go? I said, I don't know. We went together. Yeah. Shit, I just slid out on that bitch. You got this be on Indian time, so yeah, I knew that. I said, oh, there's some hoes up in there. That bitch started getting ready. He grabbed his bag. Really, what you see? Yeah, I said, oh, I seen a little young, little short motherfucker come out. Then you had another one, and then you had one. Yeah, and they, and they trying to see who at the door and shit. But yeah, it was an old one that had opened the door. And yeah, here he come. Yeah, just right on time, nigga. I ain't put my socks and shit on, nigga. I just grabbed a bag, I lotioned up and shit in the truck, nigga. Yeah, nigga. That nigga, that hoe, he gonna pay for both of us. Yeah, like a motherfucker. But man, y'all be cool, man. Love y'all, man. Nigga out here wild and nigga late night. What time it is? Ooh, at midnight. He say, grab that native pack. Y'all doing that. He say, nigga put the kung fu chop on it. Yeah, chopstick. You know, that nigga Native American. Them niggas ain't throwing no dick neither. None of these niggas. Hey, shout out to Charleston White. What? This nigga asked Charleston White, that nigga say, do you think black people are cursed? He said, I represent Nigga Nation. He said, do you think niggas are cursed? He said, nah, we got big dicks. He said, huh, what you mean? He said, nigga. Nigga, how God don't love you, nigga. He gave you a big dick. And these other niggas around here little dicking. These niggas around here got little dicks. Nah, nigga, you blessed. You ain't cursed, nigga. You must be a little dick nigga. He say, the way you steady asking these questions, you must be a little dick nigga. Yeah, nigga, how the hell you gonna be cursed, nigga? You got say that was some cold game though, man. Yeah, nah, nigga, how the hell you cursed, nigga? Man, yeah, nigga, that shit there. I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple things, nigga. If I could have asked God a couple attributes, that he could have gave me, I would have took a couple more inches taller. I could have been a couple more inches taller. I could have been a little faster, a little more hops. One of them, I ain't gonna lie, one of the, the talents, the gifts I wish I would have had, I wanted to sing. I'm gonna tell you now, I had checked into this school, I was a new boy. And I don't know who started the rumor, but they come back, them hoes and started a rumor around the school that I know how to sing. Come on, man. And they was crazy about me. And that was like my third high school, so I was new boy. And I'm playing new boy. That mean I ain't fucking with none of these hoes because I'm just gonna let all these hoes want me. I ain't gonna fuck with none of them. So, yeah, they get a rumor go around. And the bitch come up to me, one little chick come, yeah, I heard you can sing. And I say, yeah, I don't be wanting to say, I don't be wanting to tell everybody. And my nigga from my hood, my childhood friend, grew up with me, Kelly, man, Machine Gun Kelly. He say, cuz, you can sing? I tapped that nigga, let walk, nigga, go for it, yeah, nigga. And in them hoes' mind, I don't know, they thought I was little Johnny Gill or something. Yeah, nigga, what was I then, nigga? I gotta be the one you need. I gotta be the one you need. Yeah, some shit feel like emotion. Yeah, I put that jacket in on that. Feel like I just walk right out of heaven. Feel like I damn near throw my life away. Yeah, nigga say them hoes would have told me hit something, boy, I would have been out of there. Man, I'm lucky I was a real nigga, man, and I was, and if that's what I said, bitch, I'm a singer, I'm little Luther, then bitch, that's what it is. They would have said, oh, you know what? Now they tried to get me one day, right? It was this little chick named Chloe's birthday. And so they was all at the table, and niggas from my hood and shit, we had our own little spot. I don't care if we weren't even at school. Nobody can't sit over there. And we was down there hanging at the spot, and little chick stopped to play. They happy birthday, and she said, came over there and got me. Can you please do me a favor? Can you come see my friend happy birthday? And boy, I got saved by the bell. You hear me? They had, when I was growing up, they had a TV show called Saved by the Bell, man. They had this little cute little black chick on there too, man. I used to like this show, man. Oh, they had, she like a little Indian when you think about it, huh? Yeah, Saved by the Bell, little black chick, man. Yeah, you can tell. You can see that Indian in there, huh? Oh, yeah, man, Saved by the motherfucking Bell. And I said, oh, man, I love to do it, but I got to get to class. I can't get no more toys. Yeah, man. Creek, say, man, that motherfucker bell went ringing, nigga. I ain't in the room, slowed down. That bitch started spinning, and she had grabbed my hand, and she was a little bit fine, motherfucker, a little more deep. She said, can you? And back then, they used to use the Victoria's Secret, them lotions. Remember them lotions and shit? They had Victoria's Secret lotions and shit back then. And it had them little smell. Ooh, them bitches be smelling like peaches and mangoes and passion fruit. And yeah. And she came over there, a little light touch, nigga, gently grabbed my fingertips, nigga, and said, can you please? Ooh, say, man, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? The room slowed down, everything moving in slow motion, nigga. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, shit. shit, it's going down. They over there, the whole table watching now. They coming to get me, you know, and I can feel myself walking, and nigga, bring, nigga, bell went off. Woo, they saved me, Paul, man. You don't even know, man. But won't he do it? He might not be there when you call. God damn it, but he's always on time. Amen. Can we get an amen? He might not be there when you call. God damn it, but he's always on time. Hey, man, this is my motherfucking time, man. I love y'all. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Hey, man, don't drink and drive, man. Drink responsibly, man. Don't kiss or eat the pussy on the first night, man. Real nigga do the real thing, man. Big old Indian business, man. I love y'all, man. Till next time, we gone. Big old BCU shit.